Welcome to the Lost Boys Podcast, episode whatever.
The Lost Boys Podcast?
Yes.
That's what
I
this
got it
is.
tatted.
The Lost Boys. Oh, you did? Hey, no
What's good?
way. That's
I did it.
crazy.
This is what it's for. It's for this
That's
podcast,
too crazy.
actually.
That's lit.
Hell yeah. We got some friends. This is Connor's Cozy Boys' new place.
Woo! Thank you.
We just piled
New
in.
setup. We actually have real microphones this time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is getting
Although
better
one of
every
them
time.
shattered.
Yeah, we broke one.
We should just hold that.
Who
for the
sat on the
camera.
mic? I want
Yeah.
everyone in the comments
like-
to guess which one of us sat on it and broke it.
It like
Yeah.
disintegrated.
Literally
There you go.
disintegrated.
So
That one's
yeah.
for the aesthetic, bro. That kind of matches.
Right?
That's
Don't-
hard.
don't buy
Actually,
plastic
Put that on a
mics.
chain.
Yeah, dude.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, that's
Hang
fresh.
it from some
That's
pants.
straight drip.
Like a belt.
Put it on a pendant. That's hot.
That'd be crazy from the belt.
Damn.
All right, yeah. Just grab this anytime you want to say something.
For real, that'd be crazy.
So
Hell yeah.
I haven't talked with you guys very much. Yeah, I guess we'll just share. You guys were.
I think we should just like go like introduce people.
All right.
So let's just start. We just got to
Hey,
start.
Keyawna, I don't remember everyone's names actually.
I'm so bad with
Wait, I think I
names.
maybe do. Wait, Miguel is you.
Miguel.
And
Yes.
Lil Gall.
Golo.
Gallo? Okay. And then,
G-
and then
Golo,
Cultshotta.
Golo.
Yeah, and then Charizard. Hell yeah. So you guys all do music, everybody here.
Yes, sir.
And you all are in America visiting for.
America.
Welcome, Mark.
Yeah, welcome to America.
We went out last night.
You got lit in America?
They got kicked out of
You did, we did.
They got kicked out of Saddle Ranch.
Y'all got kicked
And then
out
y'all
of
got kicked out of Saddle
And then they got kicked out of Madam Siam.
We need to hear the
Back
story
to
of the
back.
Saddle
Yeah,
Ranch.
okay, I need the story. I've got kicked out of Madam Siam, so you're not
Same.
alone there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
he just
wasn't that
wasn't.
lit, to be honest.
They Charizard came to blackout wearing all white.
Yo.
But we couldn't let him in. Charizard's got a problem getting in there. I guess,
Did you
but-
think it was like black light, so you wanted to wear
He knew.
like, white? So it was
He
like,
knew because he was there. Like when they
First,
asked me to do it, like he knew everything.
you were supposed to wear
Him and
black.
Raichu. Yeah. It's whatever.
weak.
They were busy. He didn't have time to go change. No, you were wearing a shirt at Saddle
shirt.
Ranch, and then somebody wasn't wearing pants for Madam Siam.
Yeah.
That is like they were shorts.
You weren't wearing pants?
He was wearing clothes.
Oh.
They're just walking around LA with like half dressed. Like you can't come in here like that,
That's
man.
fucking. That's real metal. I'm fucking with it.
Yeah.
That's metal as fuck.
That was
See, bro,
pretty
this
much.
fit's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, here, I'll
Like,
just give
crazy.
you
He
the
wanted
mic.
to show his legs off.
Thank you. Yeah, I gotta show my legs off on the camera.
Yeah, stick it up there. Like, do like a
Yeah, you
nice.
gotta show.
Woo, that's where we go.
You gotta pay $5.99 for the
Someone's gonna
rest.
screenshot that, bro. Someone's gonna screenshot it.
Fucked up.
It's gonna be on
Man.
Reddit later.
I'm
Yeah.
weak.
That's gonna be sold. Bought and sold. Sold
Thanks.
and bought.
Yeah. So
Thank you for
we're hanging out.
sharing.
So we got kicked out of Madam Siam.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't even let him in. So then you
Oh,
guys just went and
okay.
recorded. Is that what you did last night? Went to the studio instead. Bummer. Needed you guys.
Wait,
It
isn't
was
Madam Siam?
Yeah, how was it? How was
drama.
it?
It's just too much.
Madam Siam's
You
Doesn't
said drama.
matter.
Doesn't
I
matter.
don't know, man. People drama.
Humans.
But yeah. That's why I needed you guys. Bodyguard crew. But no, that's cool. You guys went and recorded. You got a place to record? At your spot? Or
We've been going around.
Come to our studio.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're down.
Or his.
Let's do it. Yeah,
do you got a place to record?
We got like a little ghetto home setup.
yeah, we
And
got a
we
little
record
head
each
of
other.
that we bought from
And then
Australia.
at what's it called again? The homie spot? Tree House.
Yeah, we've been at Ryan's place recording.
You been there? Yeah, it's a good vibe there, 100%. They're good people there too. So we've been recording there, and then me and him sometimes we like to just record like in a little dungeon zone.
That makes the
You
best
know what
drafts.
I mean?
That's
That
the
makes
best
the
draft.
We just
Yeah,
vibe with
that's
each other,
fire.
you know what I mean? And just
Yeah.
You make your best music in your own comfort element.
Exactly.
Facts.
if it ain't funny, we ain't releasing.
Yeah, I think just when you talk, just make sure it's like right up there.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Fuzzy mic.
Yeah, make out with the mic.
Whoever can
every time
deep
you
throat the
speak.
mic the
Out with
best
the mic.
Hey, yo.
wins a cash prize.
That's crazy.
So wait, y'all three, you're from what?
You're all brothers?
You guys are brothers, actually. I was like,
that's
wait,
crazy.
wait,
We all
wait.
like different races and shit. No,
You can be adopted.
that's true. I didn't think about
Um,
that.
I didn't know if this was like the best
No,
foster
that is
home
true,
for
actually,
imaginary
yeah.
friends that's ever happened or what?
New Zealand, y'all
So
just
I'm
came
from
here together.
New Zealand. They from Australia.
Okay, and y'all just came together
but
because you're
they're
just
a
homies.
duo. I'm on my own thing. So they go by like Cultshotta, this little Golo, and then my name is Tamboy Miguel.
Okay, got it.
And it's like a I don't know, it's a buzzy story because it's like I'm from New Zealand, they're from Australia. When I was 15, I went out to Sydney, and then I met like their OG homie in the street, whatever, and he was like, "Oh, you kind of fly. What's your name?" And he introduced me to them. And then it was so crazy because we had like the same mindset and shit. We're into same clothing, same music, and everything. And then now we've known each other for however long, and it's just crazy.
It's like years, huh?
Yeah, yeah. And then now we started making music, and they actually got me into music. And then
Really?
they came to New Zealand to do a tour, and they had a hotel and shit. But we clicked so much that time that I went to Australia. They stayed at my mom's house, and then they were like, "Bro, you got too much drip. You gotta start making music too." And I was a young buck at the time, and then from then on, we've been doing this shit together for like 4 years now.
No, that's
That's
amazing.
crazy.
Yeah,
Fire.
traveling the world,
That's
doing
crazy.
music, and yeah, we do everything together now. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
What a
but we're
bond.
independent. I like they're a duo. I'm myself, but we go by a little crew called Lonely Soldiers, and that's just like a little set. But they their own artists. I'm myself. You feel me?
That's fire.
Got
That's
it.
fire.
dope.
So are you the only lonely soldier?
If you put it like that, yeah.
The loneliest and the lonely soul.
The loneliest
The
lonely.
one, yeah.
So if you guys could put like a genre on your sound, what would you give us the closest thing? Because I know
Yeah,
sometimes
I'm
you can't even
curious.
put something on a sound that you're creating, but what's the closest you guys could give us like a example of the sound you guys?
I think like maybe like cloud rave at the moment. I mean,
That's
we're
fine.
always
Okay.
like, we're making different
Yeah.
stuff all the time.
can see
but
that.
I guess I'll call it cloud rave at the
Fire.
moment.
Yeah. But with the beat selection, I feel like it changes. Like we were the first to do like drill into techno, for example. So it was like we did it in like 2020, even before that.
Yeah, yeah.
And or
Yeah.
2019, I think. And it was like, I feel like because we come from like this weird place, you know, we come from these two islands in the middle of nowhere. So what we, you know, like get is like
Okay.
we get shit from everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the influences are either like
That's
what
the
we
word I was
see
looking
or-
for. Yeah,
Worldwide
influence.
influence.
Yeah, it's like everywhere. Yeah, it's very particular. What about you guys? Well, I heard your stuff before.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fire
as
as
far
fuck.
as me, I make like
Fire
screen
as fuck.
shit.
Oh yeah, I actually heard you
heavy
before.
screen
Yeah,
shit. I'm actually working on some pop shit too, but
Dope.
my passion is really that shit.
Dope.
We do a lot of like screamo and techno too. So you guys do
Yeah.
a
Oh,
lot
that's
of
sick.
shit.
Yeah, that's
sick.
fire. Yeah, that'd be crazy for
Yeah,
sure.
we did an entire music video. We had the American Horror Story set rebuilt in the middle of the circus by the actual people that built the set. So it was
Damn.
all of the American Horror
That's
Story
crazy.
set. And we built it in the desert, and we shot a crazy ass like techno metal music video. It was fucking insane. They hung me from the ceiling, like on a trapeze.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Upside down in like 106-degree weather. It was very hot and slippery.
Oh shit.
I puked like four
He
times.
puked 4 times. He had a heat stroke in the middle of
I was
shooting.
literally like, cut.
Rockstar
Let's
shit.
go run this shit. Run this shit.
Yeah.
Like puke all over my face. I'm like,
Crazy.
run this shit. I don't even give a fuck.
Shit was viral though.
It was viral. We didn't take into the a fact like we're in the desert inside of a tent, and the desert itself is already fucking 110 degrees. So
Yeah.
we didn't take any
Damn.
of that into account.
Oh.
I don't know Celsius.
Super fucking hot.
Yeah. Like super fucking hot. Like 30 degrees over what normal is. Like a normal summer day should be like 75 degrees.
Okay.
80 degrees. Well, depending on where you are. In LA, it could be crazy.
Yeah, it was like
but
106.
It was like 106 in the desert.
What's
And
that
we're
in
in
our
tent.
weather?
Yeah, we don't know.
Somebody does
We
anyone
had no
does
idea.
anyone know
No
Celsius
point of
to
reference. It's-
Fahrenheit?
I'll look it up.
It's
I'll look
just
it up.
hot,
What?
mate.
Yeah,
It's
just
hot.
go what
Man,
Y'all
I'm
keep
doing.
Yeah,
talking.
that's
I'll look it up.
crazy.
I'll look it up.
Wow, let's just show how
I'm actually
uneducated we
curious,
are.
too.
America.
No, we're just not taught that. They just didn't teach us that metric system.
Yeah,
and
like
vice
what?
versa though. They don't teach them Fahrenheit.
But
What do
we
you
made
teach?
it up.
Yeah.
America just
41
made up
degrees.
Fahrenheit and said this is what it is.
41 degrees.
41 degrees Fahrenheit.
Celsius.
Celsius. I mean,
Fahrenheit. It's all
41 degrees
Cold as
Fahrenheit.
fuck.
Cold. That's Ohio.
That's Ohio. That is Ohio.
That's
Yeah, we're all
crazy.
from the Midwest.
Yeah.
And we
Usually
hate
where
it,
the rock
so we're
stars
going.
derive from.
Yeah,
We're
facts.
from the East Coast.
Yeah, you guys are from the same. And then we were talking. We're like, oh yeah,
Yeah, we're from like the same area.
similar. And I lived at one. Well,
Yeah.
didn't grow up there, but at one point I lived. You knew what county it was. It was
Yeah.
like small town Amish people.
Allentown.
Yeah.
Orange County?
No,
No,
no.
Allentown.
Allentown. It's in
Allentown.
Pennsylvania. There's
Not
a
Orange
bunch
County.
of Amish people that live there.
Yeah, it's
I was
crazy.
like the only black person.
They only got like a Dollar General and a gas station.
We don't
Dude,
got-
there's always a
Man.
Dollar General.
Always
Every
Dollar
small
General.
town.
I went there and I was like, yo, where's the Walmart? They don't have a
Because we
Walmart.
don't
And you
have
know
one.
that's huge. If you don't have a Walmart, you're small.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
Small
I
town.
actually looked up your town. It's your guys' population is 110,000 people.
No. It's 3,000.
Oh well, on the internet it says 110.
Oh wow.
I don't know how they.
Wait,
gave
where
you
you're
guys
from?
Yeah. Well, the actual town, you probably look up the county.
Oh, that was the county.
The county's
Oh, yeah.
probably 100.
County
Yeah.
was 110,000
But my
people.
literal town is like 3,000 people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that's like a village.
It is a village.
Yo.
It's
Bro, it's
literally
like-
a village.
there's
We have
like one
horses and
sheriff.
shit.
Oh
Like,
shit!
One sheriff.
One sheriff.
It's my
Andy Griffith.
uncle.
Oh, it's just like
The
the
sheriff is
movies.
my
bro.
uncle.
Wait, what?
It's like a horror
Damn.
movie.
Listen, my other uncle is in prison. So it's
Jesus.
very ironic.
Bad blood in the family.
Right? Like they'd be
That
going
must have been an
at it.
awkward situation.
Awkward Thanksgiving.
Dude. Yeah, my parents just got internet a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah?
Talking like 3 years ago, maybe. They just got internet at the house.
That's insane.
yeah.
That's insane.
She's like, wasn't available.
Doesn't reach over here.
You could get like
That's a blessing.
dial up, you know?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I
Because
like
some
that
places
is kind
they
of a
don't
blessing.
take
We
those.
had
For real,
dial-up
that is
in
kind of a
like the
blessing.
mid-2000s.
Yeah.
And it was like, this is ridiculous.
We
Like,
don't think
Exactly.
about it like that, but if they don't take the poles out there, there's nowhere for you to
Exactly.
get the signal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if it's so far out in the woods, I mean, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Pay AT&T to set up a whole new thing?
Yeah,
because
they won't
you
even
want
do
internet?
it.
Yeah, I didn't think about it like that's crazy.
because we've called like everyone. We're like, what would it cost to like run line? And they were like, we just won't do it.
Yeah,
There's no
Like, there's
point,
not
'cause it's
enough
gonna
people.
reach.
the city
not
would have
enough
to
people.
tell. Yeah,
Amish thing right too because they don't use it.
Yeah.
They don't use anything.
They don't use any
no
electricity.
Like I wasn't
no
Amish, and not
cars.
all our neighbors were, but it was just a lot of Amish
Nothing.
people out there
Yeah.
though.
They use
I think they
candles
cheat.
and shit.
I'm sorry. I think they cheat. There's no way you go in 2023 to no electricity.
So okay, listen.
You're cheating.
People selling them phones.
No,
yeah,
so
but yeah,
what's happening?
on TikTok, yeah, the guy with the beard and the glasses.
That's what's
yes.
happening. So like now they're doing like we had like an Amish crew fix our roof. Stereotypical as fuck, but we had them fix
They're the
our
best.
roof. But they were sitting on the roof and they were like listening to rap music, and I was like, "You're," I'm telling. They were listening to like Migos,
Oh shit.
Damn.
Week, they're progressing.
and I was
That's
like, Yo.
crazy.
They love Migos.
Yeah,
the young
the
Amish.
Amish
They just
community
love the
loves
Migos.
Migos.
You go back to the crib and you're just humming something under your breath. Where'd you learn that?
No, they're allowed to for a while. They were young, weren't they?
Oh, what?
When you heard them listen to music, they were probably young guys.
Yeah, they were younger.
Sowing
guys.
their wild oats.
They were
so
younger guys.
You get like a chance to like
Because like
do shit before you decide if
Because
you're gonna
they
stay
only
Amish or
get
not.
to like apparently from my understanding is they only get to do shit like that when they're working. Because like it'll be like a crew of Amish people, but like they're employed by people that might not be Amish, so they're allowed to like use a truck to go pick up the supplies and stuff.
Interesting. Yeah, they have certain rules
Cheating.
about work because their whole culture is
Cheating
really
while
big
at
on
work.
money and
Cheating while
getting
they
their
work.
You
finances
gotta call
in
a
order.
horse,
Like
bro.
they got their
use-
business shit together.
Can't use
gonna
the
listen to
horsepower.
Migos today.
Migos.
That's not what we meant when we meant horsepower. Can't use the truck,
I
bro.
need to work.
What's so crazy?
That's why they work 20 hours
That's
a
my
day.
goals, bro. I want my album to be so important that the Amish people all lie and go to work to listen
They
to my
go
shit.
to work just to hear it.
Yeah.
You're popping, bro. For sure.
Hell yeah, yeah, dude. So we just met. Actually, I just met both of
Yeah.
you today, and then you guys just met
Yesterday?
I feel like
yesterday
we're already
or
friends,
something.
though. I feel like we've
Yeah,
already
we have
been
so many
friends.
mutuals.
Yeah.
You have a song with Brandon, Kawhi AF. I was texting him today,
Yes.
bro.
Love
'cause I have a
Kawhi.
song
We
with him too.
love
We love
Kawhi.
Kawhi. He was just here not too long ago.
I know. Did you guys see him?
Yeah.
He came over.
He came over.
He came over to other house.
Hell
They did
yeah.
some TikToks. He
How do
showed
you
up in
know
a
him?
fucking Grover onesie.
So they were.
Did he really?
Bro, I love
No.
him.
The Grover ones?
I love
We
him.
made a
Shout out
TikTok
Kawhi.
in it.
We love you.
He no, they were really big fans of me. So they had just hit me up randomly, like, "We love your music. We love what you're doing. You're awesome. Like, could we please get a feature?" So they bought a feature for me, and I loved it. Like, I loved them. I love what they do. I love what they're standing for. I love everything they do. So when they dropped it, I was like, "Yo, like, let's run this shit. Like, I really fuck with you guys. Like, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, if someone approaches me and wants to do a song, like, obviously before, like, now there's deals and stuff, so I can't do that anymore.
Right.
But
Makes
before,
sense.
yeah, but before I was just like, I'm down to work with whoever is supporting me. Like, I wanted to work with people that are trying what I was doing and trying to get out of their hometowns, and you know, I want to support that because nobody was supporting me, and now that I made it, everybody supports
Especially
me.
when they're good, genuine
And
people.
they're good people.
Yeah,
And one reason we really support them is because with this scene right now, bro, everybody wants to die. Everybody wants to be emo now. Everybody wants to wear makeup.
like,
you know what's going on.
You know who's
Yeah.
real.
So we want to make sure we support who's fucking.
I'm allowed to
real.
be
Yeah.
myself
Not
again.
Who's just
Yes.
2023 weird. You know what I mean? Like motherfuckers that came out the womb, fucking weirdos. Yeah.
That's what I
And
love.
stand on it. Yeah.
Facts.
I stand on that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why we love them.
Yeah, I love him too.
I love Kawhi. You should have seen him at the door in the Grover onesie. I was like, bro,
I've
I
seen him
love-
in it.
Bro,
I love
he
him.
showed up to the door and I'm like, bro.
Yeah, he was like running around and stuff.
I love
You know how he
him.
is.
I love him.
In his Heelys, skating around in a
So
They
Grover
have the
onesie.
best energy, dude.
They really
He's
do.
such good energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's it. It's like, I mean, Cozy and I we talk about this a lot. It's like, kind of just like fuck with people we like.
Yeah.
Mood.
Like we're just
Yeah.
like valuing good real friendships
Exactly.
more and
Good
more as we
people.
go, and it's
Yeah.
like, especially the more you've been doing content or music or anything, you start to see like, oh, this person's been my homie for like a couple of years now, and like we're cool. You know what I mean? It's like I
People
call
are
it
just like consistent, like with
Yeah.
what they say and like what they do. You know
Consistent.
what I
I
mean?
call it my 5-year plus club. It's like people that I like used
Yeah.
to make YouTube shit with like 5 years ago, and then it was like, regardless who was relevant or whatever, it was like, but we're homies now, like 5 years later, regardless of because
Facts.
that changes who's the most. It's like
Yeah.
the homies,
It fluctuates.
and then I think about it, I'm like, I knew so many people back then
Mm-hmm.
that I collabed with or was around. And it was like, I don't know, we never really that tight, and I don't see them anymore. It's like, but the real ones, it's
They
like,
stuck.
That's yeah, it's like that's like one of the most important things now that I'm seeing. It's like, yeah, find people you really fuck with and just fuck with them. Because like over time,
People dwindle.
Yeah.
if you're
Fall
if you're
off.
if you're good, like, you know what I mean. It's good for everybody. Just
Yeah.
have a good group, good friend group.
Yeah.
The
type
hardest
shit.
thing I feel
Facts.
like about LA is finding genuine people.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's so
This
Yeah.
place
hard.
is
It's
a
really
jungle.
And then
hard.
you're in the land of where everyone's paid to act, so you don't know.
So
who
you
the
don't know
fuck-
who's
yeah,
really-
People are some good actors out here. You know what I
But I
mean?
always say that.
Like,
I think like in like a normal place or whatever, like people will have their like mask on for like maybe like a month, a few weeks, maybe
Yeah.
maybe 3 months max. But out
Agreed.
here, it's like 9 months to a year, sometimes
Yeah.
like longer.
sometimes forever.
Sometimes
Sometimes
longer.
always.
Yeah,
live like
yeah, it's crazy. You got to really have a good radar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just be keeping it 100.
Yeah.
You have to.
I
I
just
just
Sorry.
keeping it
That's
lonely.
what it is. We be keeping it lonely,
keeping
like
it
the
real
lonely
lonely.
soldiers.
Swear to God.
Gra.
Yo, what do you guys think about LA? You've been here for
Yeah.
how? I don't even know how long you've been here. What do you
Yeah.
think
How
of
many,
LA?
have you guys been here before?
Nah,
First
this
time.
it's the
Oh,
first
wow.
time.
First time.
Yeah.
5 days, right?
Yeah, I think 5 days. So
Yeah, we're still tripping out when I saw my first like yellow school bus, the Halloween.
Yeah, we're
Because
still
I
on
think
that
y'all
vibe.
see
Never
school
seen that
buses.
shit.
Y'all
It's
never
full
seen
of
school
buses.
buses.
In the
Yeah.
Wait, what do you guys have?
we have
They-
school buses,
Not
but
yellow
they
school
look,
buses.
They're not
they don't
yellow.
look like that. Yeah, they just
Oh.
look like,
Like that's
regular.
some movie shit.
Just like
for
regular
foreign
transportation
Well,
buses.
regular is probably different.
Like
from
our
regular.
metro buses that go downtown type shit.
Yeah, 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 like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, and in New Zealand, they're like regular buses. They just get hired by
I
the
wonder
school.
why we did make them different. Why does it matter? A bus is a bus. With all
Because
this-
they're not hired for public transportation. There's a difference, and because America's so bad that we can't publicly just put children with adults.
Oh shit.
yeah.
Whoa.
Literally.
You guys have more like
You guys have
Morals.
like sane
A bit of
people.
trust.
yeah, yeah.
It's a little safer to send your kid to school.
No, seriously. I was definitely.
That's crazy. I never even thought about it like
Yeah,
that.
like they.
I just thought it
literally-
was like, oh, it's like so you know there's like kids in there, so maybe people like drive less crazy around it.
No, it's dead
you know?
ass for their own safety.
I learned
Jeez.
something.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Everything just looks like a movie to us at the moment. We're
It's
just
full
looking
different.
at shit like, oh,
Yeah, well, you guys
shit,
are literally
that,
in the
that.
place where all the movies are shot.
Literally.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, like every single
We
movie.
went and saw the stars and shit too. That was.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Home Depot.
Home
We-
Depot.
Home Depot.
You never knew what it was.
Home Depot
No,
is
we
the
were-
store
bro,
where
we were
childhood
driving-
dreams go to die.
Oh shit.
He
I
was
need to
saying
check it
that. The
out.
bro was saying that.
Yes, if you enjoy Home Depot, you know you're no longer a child.
Yeah.
I feel like I've just
That's
seen
actually
that.
hilarious because I
enjoy Home
love Home
Depot.
Depot.
I know.
You are
I
not a
love
kid.
Home Depot.
And it lets you know.
I used to
like,
just
damn,
build
I'm getting
shit.
old.
I like to build things.
I'm looking
Yeah.
at. I'm looking at closets like it's a fucking blessing. Like though, these new wardrobe closets though.
Bro, I hate going to Home Depot.
I love it.
Yeah, I was
can't
driving
help
with
it.
Charizard and I was like, "What's that? What the fuck's Home Depot?" But he like tripped the fuck out. He was like, "How the fuck?" do
They
you
got
know?
tiny homes now.
You can literally buy a
For real?
house at Home Depot.
Yeah. They got
Yes.
they got
Whoa.
tiny homes
I didn't
starting
even
at
know that. That's
$15,000.
Yeah,
We
you
still
can
gotta
buy
go.
tiny homes.
Starting at $15K.
And they'll just drop it off on your plot of land. And you just bought a house from Home Depot.
It's really two sheds on top of each other with some stairs. But hey, I'm
Perfect.
hiking
That's all
fucking
we
with
need.
it. That's what I'm saying. That's all they give you in LA.
Stairs too.
Yeah, for
Bro,
real.
you might not even get stairs in a refrigerator in LA.
You're definitely
That's
not
true.
getting a stove.
There's some apartments that don't even have stoves
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. That's a come up.
with a
then,
mini
Home
fridge,
Depot.
and they're like, yeah,
Shout out Home
1,700 a
Depot.
month.
Shut up, Home Depot. The plug.
Yeah, but I don't know. Everything's different. Yeah, even like we were talking about like the fonts and shit. We were looking at fonts like, yo, what? Like that's like looks so American. Like it's just like a font,
Like
a
the
ru-
font of a
like
word?
on like a sign or something like that.
Yeah,
Like, yo, that looks so
just-
American.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what
it's
you
just
mean.
That's
Even like the
crazy.
gas station, I don't know. There was literally nothing different about it. But when I walked past that, I felt like I was in Toy Story or something. Like I
Oh,
was
yeah, you're
in the
saying-
movie. Like I don't know why that tripped me out.
And they pay for their petrol first.
Oh
In
yeah.
Oz, we pay after.
Yeah, back home you can pay. How does it go? You can pay After,
we
yeah,
pay
you
after.
pump the gas and
yeah,
then-
we
Oh
pump it
yeah,
and then
no,
we
because
pay.
what
They
happens?
trust us over there.
Yeah, what
that's
happens in
I'm saying.
America?
No, that's exactly what it is.
If we were able to do that, they'd be
We
pumping
were.
and driving away.
They
we
stopped.
used to be
Yeah.
able
They
to do
stopped
that.
like 4 years ago.
But we were pumping, well, not us, but they were pumping and driving away. Don't incriminate me. Don't come for me. I don't even drive. I hired a driver.
Yeah, people were just pumping and just taking off. So
Yeah.
they changed it like 4 years ago.
And now what they do is if you use Apple Pay, don't use Apple Pay at a gas station, guys,
Yeah,
because
'cause
they
they'll
will
use a
hold
huge
$100
hold.
from you to make sure that your money clears in 3 days.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
don't use Apple Pay at the gas station.
Yeah,
at the
we
pump,
gassed
guys.
up $30 and they credited. They took
100
$100.
out my account. I was like, damn.
And the junkies. They
Oh, there's a
different
lot
out
of
here.
junkies.
No, because we got crackheads and shit back home. That's regular, but fucking
This
they
out
can't
here.
here, bro. I don't know what the fuck they're on, bro. They're like, because you see, like, yeah, like one thing is passed out, one thing is like peaking. These cons are like straight zombies, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
they
the
really
fuck?
are.
It's real life Gotham City, bro.
Yo, I swear, it's like zombie.
But we saw
apocalypse.
one with like a fire pedicure, like
Yeah, we
it's
seen a
crazy.
few.
Yeah, we seen like a few.
Nice
yeah,
white
we were like,
toes.
is this a thing? Like, we saw a few.
We
That's
saw a
crazy.
few like homeless shorties like geeking the fuck out, but
then looked down and
pedicure
was like,
on
okay.
fleek. You know,
Yeah,
their
it must
toes
have
were
been-
not
it must have been
lacking.
fresh.
I'm telling you,
fresh
bro.
on the
She was.
streets.
I was gonna holler at her, but she was too busy talking to herself.
Damn.
You're like, baby, I can give you a place to lay your head, baby.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Are you guys playing any shows while you're out here or filming any music videos, any shit like that? Or are you just figuring it out as you go?
Just holiday, I
Figuring
reckon.
it out as we go. We're just like, oh yeah, sorry, yeah. Oh yeah, we're just figuring it out as we go, seeing what's going on. Yeah, but we'd probably definitely film some stuff and yeah,
We can link you with some really dope videographers and shit.
for sure. Yeah, that'd be
And
dope.
Done.
Thank you.
and you guys are more than welcome to come over anytime. We
Yeah.
got a
Thank you.
penthouse on
Appreciate
Spring.
it.
We can
Full
all go
booth
hang
and
out after
everything.
this if
Oh,
y'all want to
shit.
come. We have a whole
Honestly,
studio.
yeah.
If you guys want to come
I
to the
love
crib, we
you
can all
guys.
hang out at my
Lit.
crib.
Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us go.
Connecting.
guys.
Connecting.
making
Lost Boys
friends.
podcast.
I
Bring
wish I was
people
still
together.
I wish I was still doing my events. I let you guys play, but I'm not booking anything this month. But
You know, do nothing this.
Brandon played
Yeah. Yeah.
twice. He played.
I love him.
He's one of the first. Yeah, dude. I was on the phone with him about the whole process of like starting to do events out here. He was like super excited.
We've got a really good because we do those content days and stuff. So we
Wait,
got
what?
yeah, we do content.
You
days.
do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just met you guys
We
today.
just threw one up. Yeah.
What do you mean content day?
Me too.
So we have like a whole
We did one at
list
Cozy's old
of, like,
place a couple times.
everybody
Yeah,
in
a few.
LA, pretty much the value is like 250 million followers, and we invite everyone to a mansion, and then we
Oh,
bring
man.
like reptiles and snakes and chameleons and food
And props and just a
Like
whole
stuff
bunch
for
of
brainstorming
everyone to
session and
TikTok
shit?
together.
the
Holy
mystery
shit.
box people
Yeah.
show
That's
up.
exactly what I do.
People shoot the
Yeah.
mystery
So,
box
like, let's just do it together.
$4.
Let's fucking do it.
videos.
That's
Because,
so
like,
sick.
bro,
And then everyone just
try to
networks.
make this shit fun with people I enjoy being around. And
Yeah,
it's very
and
hard.
safe and not weird.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate going to like parties and there's some weird ass motherfucker in the corner in a hoodie just looking weird. Like, bro,
That's me.
Fucking.
No.
What?
That's
No,
not
like
you
the
at
ones,
all, bro. That's
the
not
ones
you.
that want to like
Yeah,
rob you
it's
for
the
your
ones that are on
shit.
bullshit. It's just like I can't even get
Yeah.
comfortably
That's my
high or
brother.
drunk because you're just over here just fucking up my vibe, you know.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah, that's
it,
why
yeah.
I was like, we should have just came over here last night and gotten the hot
But
tub.
those
Instead
content,
of like
those content days, it's never
the
that vibe. Like everyone's always so happy, fucked up. There's food, catering, liquor, and everyone's just it's
I'm
a
down.
vibe.
Oh,
you
y'all
know?
go all out.
We
huh?
got
Yeah.
animals.
We haven't even had time to do TikTok. We're just busy just being tourists.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's understandable. That's
Hell
your
yeah.
first time, dude. Soak that
Hey, hold
in.
on.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Soak that in. That's a
You
far.
gotta, yeah, you can
far
step
travel.
out if you need to.
You ordered liquor. Alcoholic.
Turn up, turn up.
Turn up.
You have the vape?
Speaking of the alcohol and the liquor,
Yeah, Charizard's a
don't
real
have
one.
the vape, baby.
Cozy's a real one. Brandon. Yeah, I like making content. It's turned into like more and more of the same people that I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, I have the vape.
Yeah.
Because at first I feel like when people come out to LA, they're like, oh, I want to meet as many people as I can. And then after a while, you're like,
I want to hide in
I
my
want to
house.
keep
Away
seeing the same
from
people over
everyone.
and over again because I like these people.
Yeah.
It's my
That's
friend
how LA
group.
works.
Yeah, you just find your tribe. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's crazy is like you don't think that you're gonna actually like relate to a lot of people until you get out here and then you realize like, wow,
Dude,
100%.
yeah.
it's like
actually-
everyone who hated the town they were from came here.
Yes.
Yeah.
All the cool people from Ohio, Pennsylvania, Indiana are here.
Yeah.
Literally.
No
That's like
offense.
the best part.
So any homies at home. I don't
I love
mean
mine.
doesn't mean you're not cool, but you know what I mean. Like we just have a lot in common because we
If you're
happen
not
to
cool, you know who you are.
we've gone through like the same
shit.
storyline.
Yeah.
No, real shit. And I love that because I feel like I've become closer with the people out here than I
Yeah.
am with my own family.
Because we all drove across the country. We all lived in our car.
all
We
were
all had to,
homeless.
you know what I mean?
we
Yeah.
all did
We all
this
slept
shit.
at the parks. We all, yeah, bro. We
It's the
all
same
did it.
journey.
We all did EBT and fucking the whole fucking nine.
Yeah,
I feel like
exactly.
LA makes you earn that, and if you don't go through that process, I've watched people just go back home because they didn't start
Yeah,
off.
I've
Yeah,
watched
I've seen people just go back
Like
home a
LA,
lot. To
like
be honest,
initiation process. Come out here. If
Yeah.
you got a car, you're golden. If you're not, pick a fucking beach or a goddamn park, bro.
What
yeah.
I've noticed, I've
Wow.
become closer with the people that know that there's not another option.
Yeah,
This
dude.
is
Yeah.
the only option, and like
Yes.
that's how I feel. This is the only option for me. This music, like the music stuff, had to work for me, which is
Exactly.
why it's working because it's all I could do.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
Like-
You gotta go.
I didn't do real jobs.
I suck at
I worked at a chicken place one time. I had to wear a chicken suit.
What?
Yes,
Like,
1800.
what's a chicken suit?
like a literal. Like I worked at a chicken.
Bro, you guys are gonna have me saying that for months. No one's gonna know what it means and shit. I'm like,
What do you
uh-oh.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
I know. I worked at a chicken restaurant one time called
so you were like
Zaxby's.
dressed up as like the mascot?
and I had to wear a
She's
chicken
outside,
suit outside. So I used to
flipping the
get
signs.
I used to get super messed up before work. So I'd be lit outside in that suit.
I'm
and I'd be
weak.
like flipping
Damn.
around. I was just off the shits. It was
If
great.
only TikTok existed then.
No, I swear, I would have been so
Dude,
viral in the
The security
chicken suit.
cameras were having fun watching you.
Oh my god.
That's
Sure.
probably why they hired you.
I swear to God. 'Cause I was,
Yeah.
Bro, one day I was so lit. I was so fucked up. I shouldn't have even gone to work. Honestly, I should have called in. And I put the suit on, and they would leave the suit in the freezer. So it was cold when you get
Oh.
in. Right? And so, like,
Because it was hot out.
it was really
Hot and muggy
Yes.
all summer.
So
Ugh.
I went outside and I just laid there and I made snow angels, but there was no snow. So I was just laying there making angels and I didn't even know. And my manager came out and was like, "Hey, you've been making dirt angels in the chicken suit for like 30 minutes.
Damn.
You should probably just go home." And
You get $1 per angel you make.
This is bad. This is not what
yeah, and then I took a job working as like a contortionist at a haunted maze.
That's
that was,
crazy.
That was the only other real job I had. And then
That's
it.
insane.
I couldn't.
So what does that even? What does that even entail? Being a contortionist?
Well, not like I'm not gonna light up a blunt.
That's
but
crazy.
Vape and stuff. No vapes. Vapes. I don't know. What is this on YouTube?
Yeah, I just don't know if anything gets like pulled down or
vaping
demonetized or
is cool.
something.
Oh, if you vape?
All right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
things.
anyway,
Speaking
yeah,
truth,
anyway.
speaking truth.
Yeah.
I'm just-
We don't
the guy in
know.
the hoodie in the corner
Honestly,
there,
at the
listen
end
to
of the
him.
day, bro, I ask for forgiveness. I don't ask for permission. So
Exactly.
you know.
But
I
yeah,
like that.
Done.
That's mad.
yeah, real jobs are just not for me.
Okay. Someone's a fucking rock star. Motherfucker, smack that shit.
My bad.
Hell no, you're good, brother.
Help yourself. Help yourself. Go ahead.
Is that not allowed?
No, it's just like when you take a shot with your parents and you're like, "Ooh, it burned." So they think you don't actually do that on a daily basis.
She's got
But
the
yeah.
secrets.
Secrets.
All right. So where's your song right now on the charts?
My song was number 35 for like 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
That was pretty.
What's
Give
it
us,
at
give
now?
us the name of the
I don't
song
know.
too. Give us the name.
It's called Mood.
Mood. I made a
Mood
TikTok
by
too.
Keyawna Nikole. Thank you. Yes, you did. And your TikTok
Right,
was
you're a
so
real
good.
one, bro.
You guys genius.
I
Brilliant.
loved your
You're
TikTok.
welcome.
But
That was a good song.
Yeah, thank you. My song Mood, number 35 on the chart.
Yeah.
I'm getting my first plaque in the mail, so I'm really
Really?
excited. Yes, I
That's
got
crazy.
Yes.
I
Is
got
it
my first plaque.
alternative chart?
Alternative charts.
Was that
Yeah.
was that by iTunes or
It's iTunes.
iTunes chart?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So a bunch of people went and bought my shit, and thank you guys. Thank you guys for paying my phone bill.
right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's interesting too. The money side of things, which we don't have to get into. If nobody's
It's just
comfortable
crazy.
about
Yeah.
like streaming and how much you actually make when shit like
thing-
that happens.
The thing about being a musician is you have to. It's not really. It's sad because music is what I love and what I do and what I care about and what means everything to me. But at the end of the day, it's about marketing. It's not even.
Dude.
It's not even about the music.
That's why
It's
Charizard's
heartbreaking.
Dude,
It's
Charizard is a
heartbreaking.
fucking marketing genius. This
It's
is his
all
conversation.
in your marketing.
but-
There's no sense
Yeah.
in making a song and dropping it if no one's going to hear it. You have
Yeah.
to market it correctly. And you have to put more money into your marketing than you're putting into anything else.
And honestly, you could be ass cheeks with fire marketing and you're gonna go.
Facts.
Or you could be
That's
talent. You could be super talented with no marketing and it ain't gonna go.
Exactly.
It literally all comes down to branding and marketing nowadays.
You have
What do
to
you think
learn-
about that, Cozy? What's your 2
Me?
cents? Yeah, what's your 2 cents?
I mean, I agree. I think that's just like how the scene is right now. I think especially with like TikTok and stuff, like you just have to be doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
unless you break into the Amish community with the
Facts. And then it's
legal
over.
Yeah.
song.
That's
Unless
next
you get a
level
Migos
marketing.
feature out in
And
the
then
Amish
you convince
community.
them to build you a home for free,
Oh my
and then
God,
you're
you build
up.
the biggest like complex you can, so they're all working. And they're all just playing that repeat.
Done now.
I got an idea. I got an idea to make sure you guys are at work
What?
every day.
Big brain.
Fuck it.
We're gonna
Amish
build
radio.
a content warehouse.
Take another
Oh, we're
shot.
in rotation on Amish Radio. This is the Spotify playlist.
We're in rotation at Amish Radio. Don't tell your cousin we underground.
Tell your cousin I'm dead.
Do you spend a lot of time? Okay, do you have a team for marketing, or how do you do all that?
So
you're
it's
okay,
crazy.
so you're doing a lot of shit right now.
Yes.
This is when we stopped talking before we turned on the camera, because I was like, it's just been crazy for you because I'm seeing you everywhere.
Yeah.
Has it been crazy? How long has it been crazy like this?
The past like year is when shit started really like actually turning up, and I was like, okay, like all these years of struggling and starving literally so I could pay for music videos instead of feeding myself is worth it.
Yeah.
Like this past year,
good to
this
hear.
past
Yeah.
year, everything
lit.
really turned up. Like all my heroes that I cared about, like people that I looked up to are approaching me and like, oh my God, you're amazing. Can I get on your song? And I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's like we're just now understanding that like the seeds that you plant in the previous year sprout
Dude.
a year
Next
later.
year.
But you're
Yeah.
waiting for the fruits of the
For
labor.
real.
Like, yo, I put in this work. I know I put in this work, and you don't realize that like those seeds you planted aren't gonna hit into another year. And it kind of demotivates you a little bit because it's like, but I'm working now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now that all those seeds we planted are finally like just coming to blossom, you pick the apple and you're like, oh yeah, this is fucking fire.
Yeah, like the music videos started going up. We're almost at 1 million views on Six Psycho Circus. No Jumper
That's
did a
sick.
whole video on us about it just because we were the first, like, academics posted us and they don't post metal
Yeah.
ever. Like,
So
we
we're-
were the first
So we're
metal
breaking through
that
the
was
whole like
ever
hip hop
posted.
scene. So like we're making like metal content, and obviously we're aesthetic as fuck. But like we're infiltrating through the marketing of metal. I mean of rap. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's lit. I'm so keen to see that shit after
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Check that out.
And you have your own music project too.
Yeah.
You guys work together.
Yeah,
on
so
some
we do a
shit?
lot of shit together.
But we're
Got it.
individual
We're both
artists.
Yeah, but we're
Independent.
individual. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just so many people that are friends with our friends. So I'm like, I
Yeah,
haven't.
It's a whole.
Dude, I should have done the deep dive, but honestly, I haven't even had food today because I've been like that. And so I'm like,
Literally.
Dude, same.
fuck, we tried to do a little research today, but it was like, there's no time. But
Yeah.
but yeah,
That
Go
provides
ahead.
more questions though.
yeah, I know.
I think it's
Honestly,
nice. It actually makes for a better
Yeah,
Yeah,
conversation.
better
Exactly.
natural
It's like-
conversation.
real because I don't know anything.
Sitting here asking questions you know the answer
Yeah,
to.
like
so,
for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, we.
I didn't even know you were coming. I'm like,
Right.
oh, that's up.
No, it's crazy because I've been following you for a while, bro. I've been following
Oh,
you
yeah.
for like a year on TikTok.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah.
That's a whole thing of sometimes the fruits don't come till like years late. Like in my experience, it's been years later. Sometimes where shit comes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes multiple years.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not always
yeah.
one
Yeah.
year. It-
It could be years.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck?
and you don't even think it's
I'll
coming. It's
never-
like you second guess
I'll
it.
never forget it because the whole team, like the team that I'm working with now, is like a really, really like important team in the industry. And I met with them 5 years ago, right when I came out here, and they told me no, and it broke my heart. Broke my heart because I knew those were the people I needed to break me. They're like, you're just not
course.
ready yet. And hearing someone tell you you're not ready yet is probably the most heartbreaking
Especially
thing,
when they
especially
tell
when you're
you.
homeless.
You
Especially-
made it.
Like
You
know,
made it.
And
It's
then-
like what 2,500 miles you drove
yes,
to get
just
here
to be
from
told
PA.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then now, 4.5 years later, they're out here sealing insane deals I never thought that I would be receiving, you know, because I was ready now. Like I established myself. I brought music videos. I got verified actually, not the whole pay
Not the
$15.99.
new
No
shit.
offense.
Right.
Yeah.
Wink. But I got verified in like 2019. Like I really worked my ass off, like by myself. I put $40,000 that I earned myself off a company I made myself with him. That's it. Like just us two. We put $150,000 into music videos.
Damn.
We put $100,000 into marketing. We did
cool,
all
it's
of this
cool.
ourselves. We had nothing. We were homeless.
So when you're
and made
spending,
that
when you're
money.
spending, you're spending 150 grand on marketing.
We put $250,000 into our careers before anybody even looked
Is
at
that
us.
what is it going to? Are you like
It's going to being seen
buying
everywhere.
ads, or are you like hiring
So,
freelancers to or
here's-
people, or how's it?
Here's
you know
what
I mean?
happened, because in the beginning, as an independent artist, nobody wants to help you. You know what I mean? They want you to figure it out yourself.
Of course.
So I started my own marketing agency since no one wanted to help me. So on billboards across the entire country, I started putting myself up everywhere, all the states, just for every time I dropped a song. I'm in Pennsylvania, I'm in Miami, I'm in Florida, I'm in Vegas. YouTube.
Billboards are a big deal out there.
Yeah, they are because they think
I know.
it's such,
They don't have internet yet.
They don't have the internet.
And the Amish people build the building.
Yeah,
This is full circle.
That's crazy.
Okay?
that's how you get in.
This is a full circle. So I really built a marketing agency myself, and then everything that I did for myself, I started like all of my friends that I saw that were struggling too. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I just figured this out myself. Let's run it. I'm gonna run it for you. And then it started like a tight knit group of people that were all bringing in resources, commercials on YouTube. So like even when you skip an ad, you still get, that's a commercial, that's a view, that's somebody else saw you.
Yeah.
So we started doing that and all those little things, and all of that paid off. Then I charted independently with no team, no help.
Crazy.
Yeah,
That's
This is your first
I love that.
charting first time ever. Charted
Fuck yeah,
independently,
congrats.
and now
That's
everyone's like,
fucking
oh, what the hell?
So how do you feel like you
Look,
got
look.
yourself to chart? Like what happened?
So I was posting it a lot on TikTok. So the sound got taken down at one point off TikTok for whatever fucking reason.
Yeah, that's why I made the TikTok, because
TikTok.
you posted, you were like,
I was heartbroken. I had like hella videos, hella influencers, so many people making videos to that, and they were just like, no, we don't like you.
Sounds a lot like TikTok.
What did they do? They did like full deleted the sound.
Well, they tried to come for my whole page for like something that wasn't even like flaggable. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? It wasn't even that big of a
Yeah,
deal.
we know how it
They've
is.
come for our
but,
page.
but then the sound came back without the videos though. So
Yeah, it was like
it
nobody
just
had made
so fucked
videos.
up. But moral of the story, it went really good on TikTok when I dropped that song. It started going crazy on TikTok. And then I started just moving the traffic, like, hey, everyone go stream this. Like, you know, I make funny TikToks, so I guess people like it. And it just helped. And then I woke up, I get a call from one of my team members, and they're like, hey, check the alternative charts today. And I was like, what? Okay. And I went and looked, and it was on number 35. I was like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
Like, I'm number 35. Like, I was above Paramore for 2 hours, and I was like,
Oh, shit.
hell yeah.
yeah.
That's insane.
I was very
Yo.
excited.
So are you hiring like promoters, or you just like, you're just doing
No.
the YouTube
I was doing
like
all
the
this stuff
ads.
myself.
You're
and
running
then
ads and
now-
doing marketing
Well,
agency
now,
shit.
as we're like taking all these agreements and stuff, now we'll have a marketing team, and now we have people that are
Well,
doing
for
it
sure.
for us. But
But now things are different.
the whole 4 years was really just grinding by ourselves. Nobody wanted to hear, what we had to say, so it was you had to just make them. They had to see it.
Yeah, so we outworked everybody.
We did hella music
That's it,
videos for
look.
other people. We were in everybody's music videos in
Yeah.
LA. Every
Everyone
major artist,
from
like
Selena Gomez to fucking Bring Me the Horizon to fucking
Pierce the Veil,
Veil.
everybody. And then they became our friends. So
That's how it works a lot of times. I feel like for you, something you have going for you is you look unique. Like you said, the 5 second, even if they skip the ad on YouTube, they saw you
saw my face.
and they'll remember you because you look unique. I had that in common with you.
Yes.
It's like people see me once and they're like, oh, it's that dude.
yes.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, same. Like there's value in having a unique look. You guys look, I don't know if you look unique from where you're from, but I mean, you look from
We're
visiting
one
LA.
on one
You,
from
You look
Australia,
unique.
yeah.
Yeah, in Australia, nah.
It's normal?
Oh,
No,
nah,
it's not
definitely
normal.
not. I
Oh,
think
okay.
probably
Definitely not
a lot less than here. Yeah.
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 Yeah, because
LA's kind of the hub of everybody that looks like us, but like if you go anywhere else, it's like
Yeah.
they be staring, they be clutching their purses when you
Normal.
go in somewhere.
Yeah.
yeah, and that's it kind of works in your favor because it's unique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna see 10 people that look like
No.
you
Yeah.
on a YouTube ad. So when they see you, they'll remember.
Sticks out.
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe not remember, but it's familiar.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh.
We are-
No, I was gonna say that.
Yeah. So you guys too, though. You guys, tell me about your style. Tell me about the unique style. I don't know. I guess we'll stay on the topic unless you have something better to say.
Like what made you in this environment that you guys were in there? It's super, super out of the norm to just be like this. What made you do it?
I mean,
I guess we kind of always just been doing the stuff that we like, like regardless of the environment, like in Australia we like, I don't know, it's weird. Like in Australia, I personally grew up in like the houses, which is like I guess the equivalent of like the project housing here, and it's like nobody's dressing like that. I'm the only one painting my nails and blah blah blah. Everyone's cool with me because I grew up there,
Exactly. Same. I can relate to
Oh,
that so
yeah.
much.
Right now, but I mean when I was younger, like I was doing my thing.
You know the vibe
you
when
want me
they're
to
trying to
grab
test
some
you.
nail
and
polish,
stuff.
bro? I got you.
before.
He's
yeah,
capping.
that type of shit, So it's like we kind of always been doing it, so it's like regular for us, but
Yeah.
yeah,
That's fire.
That's how I felt.
same as you guys. Yeah,
Yeah,
of
that's the
course.
people I really fuck with. Like, you might not be in the environment where it's like okayed, but you're just going with what the fuck you like.
It's what you
and
want
Yeah,
to do.
yeah.
And you're standing on it, and that like that type of energy like will come off of you and reciprocate. And people are like, oh, okay, I
of
respect it. You
course.
know what I mean? They're being themselves.
Yeah, it's not even
It's
about being
genuine.
different
It's
or trying to
fucking
be
genuine.
unique or some shit. Just like whatever the fuck you like,
Mm-hmm.
you do it, stick to it, and who gives a fuck what environment or whatever you're in, man. That's
Exactly.
Yeah. For
Super
sure.
fucking respectable.
Dude, so cozy is probably the only one in the circle that doesn't
Cozy?
fit that description because you don't look like, oh wow, I'm scared of you. You know what I mean?
I blend in a little bit. Yeah.
That's mine and cozy's dynamic a little bit though. Is it we're
I'm
like,
kind of just low key.
yeah, but you've
Yeah.
had like fucking massive success.
Yeah.
Maybe
I've been very lucky.
I don't know everyone's numbers,
Yeah.
but probably more than any of us here.
That's
But
amazing.
But I said it one time. I think I said it like you look kind of like one of my childhood best friends,
Oh, you did tell
who
me
I was
that.
super like.
Yeah.
He was my best friend until he realized he was the cool kid,
That's the
and then we weren't
worst.
friends anymore. 'Cause
Um,
you sit down with,
damn,
like,
people do.
bro.
but like he looks kind of like you.
That's shady.
He
when
looks
people
kinda
do
like
that, though.
It's okay. It wasn't his fault. We were just like growing up. We were
So-
really young.
So
Yeah.
is this like premature, like prequel to you're gonna become the cool kid that leaves us all behind?
Hell no.
He's already the
You guys
cool
are all
kid.
way cooler than me.
He could have he could
We're
have
all
left us
cool in our
behind.
own
He's
way.
already
We're all
like
cool in our own way.
Exactly.
this is beyond that. No, he's just because he looked.
No, I'm chilling. I've
You
always
look-
been like around like artist people and shit like that. Like I've
Mhm.
always grown up making music, and this is like very normal.
But for you, like for
What
us,
type
it's
of
like
music?
It's kind of like lo-fi R&B, kind of like early weekend kind of sound.
Got
Yeah.
you. I love
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
The
Produce, mix, master, engineer.
he's a
written.
legend.
R&B.
Yeah.
That's
I
all.
be
R&B
grinding. Yeah.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
But he just dropped a project too. You dropped a
Yeah.
whole album.
Yeah, I did, and now I'm
Hell
dropping
Hell yeah,
another
we're gonna
album.
stream
I'm
it.
trying to hear that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we'll hear it later.
Yeah, we'll play.
But
We'll have like.
that's
a
why I
whole-
was asking
everyone's
what's
gotta
off-
play each other's music because
Yeah.
Fire. Yeah,
we
exactly.
really haven't heard each other's stuff.
I
so-
know. That's why I was asking, like, what's off limits? Because if we're starting to talk numbers and deals and shit, like, you're in the right room, but I don't know who's. I'm comfortable talking about anything, but I want to make sure everybody else is cool. But no, so for you, your image isn't. It's not like people look at you and they're like, oh, I gotta hear what his music sounds like.
Yeah.
That's kind of like people remember it. But for you,
It's more like subtle, I guess.
I think
yeah.
that's even cooler though. 'Cause I love that unexpected shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just like being yourself, you know. Like I just knew, like I always think that shit's like cool, but
Yeah,
like
I was just
knew
gonna
it
say
wasn't
that.
me.
You just being yourself.
You know
and
what
that's
I'm
dope.
saying?
You're
That's what
literally
makes you
being
you.
yourself.
I'm like,
For
I
sure.
kick it with people with like I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like,
100%.
if I vibe, I vibe.
Fuck with that, bro.
how's that affected
know?
How's that affected your marketing?
I was probably not helped. I don't know.
Really?
I mean, like probably not. I mean, I don't know. I was never good at marketing. I mean, we kind of have this talk.
Bro.
Like, I just drop a lot of songs,
Uh-huh.
and it's like I just keep that consistency.
Sometimes they blow up
quality.
and like
You know what I
crazy,
mean?
crazy
and then
numbers get
sometimes
thrown.
they just like do really well. Like you said, like the seeds you plant. Like one of my biggest songs blew up 2 years after I had dropped it.
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
When you least
Um,
expect it.
Yeah. So like that was just like it was just like, oh cool. Like it just started doing crazy numbers like every day, and I was like, oh, like
It's got like
whatever.
what 40 million streams right now.
50 mil. We just cracked 50.
Hell yeah,
Few
bro!
days ago,
Congrats,
actually,
dude.
Congrats,
50
bro.
mil
That's
streams
lit.
on one
That's lit.
song.
That's lit.
Yeah.
You got a big offer,
Um,
but we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about it.
No, we don't have to talk about
All right,
that.
cool, cool.
Yeah.
It's a clickbaity number.
Clickbaity
I'm like
number.
trying
We
to
love
be.
click-
I'm an old YouTuber. I look for clickbaity.
But yeah, but I mean like that's like something is
Are
like
we off?
oh shit, what happened?
Hello.
Oh, it's possible.
Fossil?
Uh-oh.
At least the audio is
Fossilized.
still going.
Hello?
When did it just shut off? or
We're
has it
fixing
been
it.
off?
We're fixing the issue.
Technical
Stay
difficulties.
with
Let
us.
me swap the camera battery real quick. Y'all can keep talking though. I think people can
On
still hear.
tonight's episode of
Oh, fire.
ASMR,
Oh yeah,
we're gonna
run that.
scratch the microphone until the camera comes back.
So
Run it up.
Oh, we're still live?
Jordan forgot to pay the electric bill, so we're in the dark.
Okay, we're good. We're here.
We're sitting in the dark. No, this is Jordan's place. He didn't pay the bill.
Yeah, whatever.
Only thing I could see is Jordan's hair. I could see that.
Oh,
in the
here we
dark.
go. I can see nuts. Okay,
Oh, I
we'll
see
go.
nuts.
I see nuts. I
Double
see nuts. Yeah,
Double nuts.
Hey.
Double nuts. What a way to
there's
come
Cozy's
back.
manager.
Double
What a
nuts.
way to come back.
Uh-oh, double nuts.
behind
Behind you.
Now we're seeing Cultshotta's legs again.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Yo, no, the beat, too.
Oh, damn, you're getting the whole OnlyFans right
Bust down,
now.
Tatiana.
Hey, calm
I
down.
want to see you bust down.
What are you looking for?
I want to see you bust down. Okay.
Hey,
You're looking
no
for printer ink.
freestyles,
We're talking about
remember?
marketing. I want to have your opinion on everything.
I wrote that.
Marketing.
I wrote that.
Just gotta set this printer up
Okay.
Oh, my boy's on a
set the
mission.
He said, bro, I'm trying to set up a
Scamming.
damn.
First
He's
priority
scamming.
is fucking printer.
Scamming.
We can
Pulls
talk
out,
about some
like,
fucking marketing.
East European, what is it? Like
It's-
Ukrainian shit.
I'm
Like,
just gonna
I
set the
love the
money printer up.
transparency.
oh,
Yeah, dude. Manager, it's managers hour. We gotta get you and
Passport
Charizard
stuff
on the
in.
mics now.
My
We're talking
cousin's
marketing,
passport.
real
Pull up.
shit. How does it really
Hey,
happen?
Nicolas, is that you? That's crazy.
Oh, here
Oh,
we are.
and we
We're
back.
We're
See,
back. No legs. No
we
legs.
paid the
We're
electric.
back.
No.
Get
no,
the-
no.
How heavily were you
No.
influenced by Diane Ward?
Where's Josh?
Yo, somebody said that to me too, but they're from they're from
Diane Ward.
Africa, right? South Africa.
Yeah.
Diane
Who's that? Who's
It's
that?
all the same to non-Americans.
I think you're freaky and I like you a lot. You never heard
I
that?
thought that was the same country
The
as
show
Dude.
Diane
sounds
Ward.
I
familiar
did
though.
too. I think they're, yeah.
No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, but
Oh,
We don't have
shit.
internet where we're from.
Oh,
we
yeah,
don't know.
okay.
Yeah, we're from Amish country, bro. There's nothing outside of
We had
Pennsylvania.
a burned CD of
We had
Diane
to
Ward
send
in the
smoke-
visor of my ex-girlfri's car.
Literally.
We had
I'm
to
not
send
sure about
smoke
them guys,
signals to
man.
each other to communicate
Yeah.
where I'm
True,
from.
brother.
Hey,
Hey.
we're back.
Hey.
The chill side, dude. Over there,
Yeah.
I'm like stressed out. I'm like watching the levels and shit.
Oh yeah, we're like telling everyone to put the mic up to their
You're
mouth.
an audio engineer. It's in your blood, cuz. It's in your blood.
The fucking clipper. Hell yeah.
Okay,
You
Mr.
wanna
play
50
stuff
male
on the
back in
Hey,
the
oh,
building.
my bad. I'll sit where Jordan was sitting.
Bro, I love your jeans.
Come. We can fit. I just couldn't fit because I'm on the larger side. I'm on the larger side.
I thought you dipped, man. I thought you were out for real.
He said, I'm out of here.
Okay.
Welcome back.
All right, we're back.
Where were we at? That was like a whole
The double
fiasco.
knots?
Marketing.
double
All right,
knots?
so I was asking you
Marketing.
about your marketing because you look normal, and we were talking about how like
Oh yeah.
looking weird, like
Because we
is-
can kind of
is-
I
base
just
our
makes
I
marketing
just
off of
suck
looking
at marketing.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well, you've had
basically.
yeah.
But what's interesting, so for me,
So how do you
I
how do you
came
market
up-
then? How have you like outdone
So
us all?
okay, so I was saying like I make like lo-fi R&B shit, but I kind of came up with like the in the emo scene.
Yeah.
So I was doing like shit when like Peep and like Juice and like X, they were all coming up, and there was like nobody singing back then. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like X had a couple songs where he was singing. It was like pre-17, and then there was like me, Lund, Gucci High Waters, and then Spooky Black, who now goes by Corbin.
Yeah.
So we were kind of like the dudes that were like in that scene. And then like after that, like the lo-fi scene came up, and then there was like more people like singing and shit and whatever. But I kind of was always saying that I did like emo R&B because
I
I
love
come
that.
from playing in like punk bands. Those like all my guitars. I used to have like 8 guitars. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up like I played in a band where like Flyleaf, we had like a female lead singer, and I was like
Lit.
playing guitar and like writing
You want to do
lyrics.
it again?
That's fire.
Hell yeah. But yeah, so I came up like doing that, playing like post-hardcore. And then I kind of went to like the more like emo shit, like Dashboard Confessional.
Awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Like acoustic stuff. And then I kind of got cold on like that whole, I don't know, I just got cold on it for some reason. And then I like kind of found like Team Sesh and like the underground, like I don't know if y'all know like Bones.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Team Sesh. And I was like really like, this is like kind of indie guitars or like the trap shit just like really spoke to me. So then I just like doubled down.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
Just started dropping like dark R&B emo shit.
We love the
Basically.
What's
unexpected.
up?
Yeah.
It was
I live
tough.
for
It was
that.
tough.
So basically, your
So-
marketing is like being one of the first people to do it, and then
I
dropping
think I just found a lane early.
dropping
yeah.
one song every week for like
Yeah.
I don't know how long.
Yeah. I think I have 135 releases. So
Yeah.
135.
dropping, yeah, dropping 4
Okay.
albums a year.
Put in
How many?
work.
So-
All right. So how many unreleased tracks do you have ready to drop? You told I
Oh,
forget the number you
God.
told me. Though.
God.
I have like I have over 250 at least. Yeah.
Same. I
Like
felt
if you
that.
see like on my SoundCloud, it'll say 135 tracks out, and then I think it says like I have like 432 like uploaded. So whatever
Dude, that's like a whole
whatever
career's worth
432
of,
minus
like,
135 is, but yeah, I don't know. So
Yeah, how many songs do you make a session?
it depends. I think just because I'm able to mix and master all my own
Yourself.
songs.
It's
Yeah,
self-sufficient.
And it's like I can produce shit too, and like I don't produce
That's
all my own
crazy,
stuff.
yeah.
Like I work with producers. Sometimes I'll get YouTube beats. Sometimes I produce the whole thing.
But it's
Sometimes I work with
convenient-
producers.
It's convenient if you have an idea.
But it's
just
so-
to do
You're
it.
cutting out so much of the
Yeah.
waiting game, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You
I cut
out
know, like
all the
I
waiting
know.
game.
The
I
waiting on
cut
a
out all the
producer to
waiting
mix your
game.
shit, waiting on
Literally
someone
waiting
to
on
Yeah.
a mix
bro.
right.
So
Yeah,
it's
I
like-
respect that shit so much.
It's
bro.
like for me,
Yeah.
like if I really wanted to sit down and go end to end, and like you heard my first like master, but you'd be like, this is done. Like it'd probably take me like less than 2 hours for it to be at like a listenable state.
Amazing.
You know what I'm saying? Like a really like I
and
could
that's
drop
just
it.
years
Hold
of
up.
you doing it.
Yeah, that's just
that's
years of me doing it.
That's the mixing mastering process.
No,
not
like,
the writing.
from start to finish should be like a couple hours. Like from like an idea, producing,
Yeah,
writing,
that's how I feel.
doing all the vocals, and then mixing and mastering it. It'd probably be about 2 hours. Yeah.
Jesus
But-
Christ,
That's
dude,
fucking
that's
Yeah, I respect that shit,
You're a
bro.
Yeah.
workhorse, man.
Yeah.
How long does it take you guys? 2 hours? That's ridiculous.
I make about
kinda
6
depends.
songs a session, but
Yeah.
I'm just singing. I'm
Yeah.
not mixing and
Yeah,
mastering.
Yeah, if
you
you're
know, I'm
just singing and writing,
That's
then
what
you
makes
can
it
turn it
all-
out
I
like
write
way
it.
quicker.
I write,
Yeah.
but like being able to just go in the booth and
But another thing that
Yeah.
helps his process is like sometimes when you don't like engineer your own shit, it just gets put in a folder, and sometimes you forget
Yeah.
about it. But like if it's already a solid
Amazing.
draft, that
Yup.
motherfucker's going in your phone. You're listening in the car. You're like, oh,
Exactly.
yeah,
it actually
Exactly.
gets further. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where
Exactly,
like I
yeah.
feel like you just motivated me. I need to learn how to fucking engineer myself.
Bro, come through, bro.
Facts,
I'll help you.
facts.
I'll help
That's
you
one
learn.
thing
I
I
love
respect
helping
heavy.
people. Jordan knows. Like I love helping people
Bro, I
and
love
I'd love to
whatever.
learn.
Because
Yeah.
it just cuts so much bullshit out. Like,
It
Oh,
also
does.
cuts so
It
much
does.
money back into my pocket.
It's also not that
yeah,
hard to
facts.
engineer.
Yeah.
So
Engineers are
it's not
getting
that crazy.
paid.
Y'all
My
engineer,
I love my
right?
engineers,
So-
I take care of them. I make sure.
Well,
they're
he
paid
said y'all
for.
record each other,
Oh,
right?
yeah, we can
So
do
you guys
that.
engineer.
Like that basic stuff like that, but no
Yeah.
mixing and mastering.
that's what
and
I do
stuff
too.
like that.
Yeah.
Good enough to
Yeah.
get me a rough draft and,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
show
of
someone
course.
else what I'm trying to do
Yeah.
when I get to the studio.
Yeah.
Well, if y'all
That's-
need mixing and mastering, let me know
Oh,
because
for
I
sure.
fucking love mixing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
huge
Cozy-
passion of mine.
Cozy's like really established as an artist. Now he's
Yeah.
established himself as a producer.
Yeah, so I also
You-
produce and write for other people right now.
You studied
Oh,
him.
you
really.
missed
Yeah.
up. I'm
Let's
gonna
get
send
it.
you 200
Yeah.
drafts.
Do you want to talk about how you studied?
I'm
him?
down, bro.
You
Let's
should
get
help
it.
me.
Do you
Help
wanna-
me.
do you
Help
wanna-
me with
down.
the Steve Aoki record. You'll get credit.
I'm super down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
for
get
real.
him.
Yeah.
You want to tell him who you studied?
Well, what's
under?
kind
It
of
was like-
cool? What's kind of cool is like even for me, it's like I love having like artists in my studio because like I like am able to win a lot of trust. Because I
Yeah.
am my own artist and I have numbers on the board.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when I'm giving like I know how to like be quiet and like let the artist do their thing, but then I also know how to speak up and be like, yo, like let's do this, like let's do that. You know what I mean? Or like,
yeah.
oh, have you tried writing? Like I'll hear like an artist shit and I'll be like, yo, have you ever tried writing this song? Because I feel like you could write this song. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? And I don't know, I just love like crafting like a world and like I don't know. So there's a few artists I'm like working with. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put myself under that much credit, but yeah,
No,
like
give
But no, but
yourself your
directing,
credit.
directing the session. Yeah.
Fact. That's what a good engineer is at the end of
yeah.
the day.
Exactly.
And not everybody can do that, you know. to
Yeah,
actually
for real. Like
put something on the
I
table.
work with this one artist. She's really cool, and she's kind of in like the LGBTQ community. And we're just like talking. I'm just like, tell me about your life. Like some of our sessions, we don't even like make music. You know what I mean? And like, she was talking to me about how like she grew up like Christian and like in the church or whatever,
Yeah.
and she was like always having like whatever issues. Not to like put her on blast, whatever, but like you could imagine the conflict of that situation, right? And I was like, you should write a song called like praying to God about how like you were praying that you were gonna be different, but then you like weren't. And like that's for all the other
Oh,
people
shit.
that were in that world where it's like, you know what I mean? Like they're like being told they should be one way, through like some religious like avenue, whatever. And then she was like, damn, she's like, we ought to write that.
That's amazing.
Literally.
Okay, bro. Yeah.
Not to my own horn, but I love doing that and really trying to like dig into like people's shit and figure out like, yo, like you could do this, like you could do that.
Something
you know what
to
I mean?
bring out something real.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
like
song.
Rick
That's a
Rubin
skill.
type
That's
shit. Like
That's amazing.
I love like trying to help artists figure that out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So yeah,
Fuck
but-
yeah, man.
yeah,
I
dude.
love that.
Yeah, so that's my
Definitely want to work.
yeah, no, for real. I'm
Hell yeah.
down.
200
I'm down.
drafts
Let's get
in
it.
your inbox now.
Let's get it, dude. Let's
I need
get
these
it.
within
They're-
2
they're
hours. You
just-
said that, right? You
Yeah.
said 2 hours,
Yeah, you
right?
said 2 hours.
Yeah.
They're not just like on his hard drive. They're on his SoundCloud. They're just not published.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they're
Yeah, that's
done,
crazy.
ready
Yeah.
to go.
This
Yeah,
dude,
you could just listen to him.
the first time that I went over to your place, he sent me a
Mhm.
Google Calendar invite.
Oh yeah, I'll be sending people.
This is
invites.
LA. People are like, come through, whatever.
The schedule.
Like today, we were supposed to start this podcast at 7. I
Yeah,
told everybody
we-
7. We started at like 9:30.
Yeah.
Right?
How bad?
It's okay. It's my bad
No,
too. I
it was
an
a
hour late.
whole.
I was
Yeah,
an
I
hour
mean
late,
that's
too.
what happens.
That's
with these
normal
things. We
Life
have
is
so
shit.
many
LA though.
people.
Life is shit.
Yeah,
But
we
I
have so
live
many
3
people.
minutes away, so there was like no
No excuse. Y'all live in walking distance, and we
Yeah,
were 2.5
same here.
hours late. Not in Cozy Boy's world. He
Sorry,
sent
my
me a
life
Google
over.
Calendar invite to just like hang out and like do a session. And I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know what this is. I've
Well,
never-
even me and Jordan, we have 3 songs. They're not
We
out
got 3
yet,
songs.
but we
They're
have
not
3
out yet.
songs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
produced.
one
I
of them
want a
with
song
Mason.
from both of you.
Yeah, let's run it. Let's
Yeah,
run
let's
it.
do it. You produced.
I
Yeah.
be running around the house screaming. I drink Monster like 99 times.
Oh my
a day.
God.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck
Let's get-
yeah.
Respect.
Yeah, she was supposed to come to LA.
Damn.
Courtney,
It'd be
where you
like
are?
that.
Where are you? Yeah.
Can
Now
you get
let's
mothers
it.
here?
Dude,
Where
okay,
are
yeah.
Yeah. Do they?
Do you guys got
Alright.
mother here? The drink?
The drink mother. He's
No, I've
that-
never heard of it.
Like,
Australian?
He's
like
like
apple
that.
cider
Have you got it in
vinegar
your
with
leg?
your
No, I think
mother.
it's only Australian.
The slimy shit.
You got the tat, don't you?
Yeah, on his head.
It's
No, I've
He's
never-
like the
Is it
ambassador
Australian?
of mother, but they don't fuck with him. But
The ops.
What?
that's the energy drink we drink in Australia.
No, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, mother. Yeah, we've been trying to get sponsored for so long. This guy's like the king
Really?
of mother. Like
Yeah,
that's
They
drink
won't.
like
Monster
60
won't
days.
sponsor me.
Why are they sponsoring like athlete? Well, who does Monster sponsor?
Motocross.
Motocross, yeah.
They don't work with YouTubers and they don't work
Come
with
on,
my
bro.
genre
They
of
in the
music. Is what they
like-
keep telling me over and over and over.
So weird.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's because wait, didn't Rockstar take over for the alternative scene or something?
I
Or
don't
Liquid
know.
Death did.
Oh, Liquid Death is
but they're water.
everywhere, dude.
They
Do you-
sponsored me.
You know Taylor
Liquid
Swift.
Liquid
Death.
Death
Oh, really?
sponsored me.
Liquid Death is
I love you,
everywhere.
Liquid Death.
Of course,
hate
Mother-
Yeah.
Monster.
You're going mainstream.
You know,
now.
at
Of
least it's
course
like
they
a
did.
sparkling
I
water
love
drink, though,
that.
right? It's not like some shit that's
They,
bad for you.
When I played
you know
So
what I
What
mean?
Fest last year,
You play that?
I played So What Fest
Oh,
last year.
That's fire.
It was lit. It was a good time. I actually gave Kawhi the passes. They won the contest on YouTube.
Hell
for me.
yeah.
I gave them passes for the
Fuck
weekend.
yeah, man.
But yeah, no. Last
Yeah,
year,
they
So
live in
What Fest-
Texas.
Yeah. Well, no. They flew to Texas. They're
Oh, they
like
live next to
Virginia
Texas,
or
yeah.
something. But something like that. But
Somewhere around there.
when we played So What Fest, Liquid Death had sponsored me. So the whole time I was on stage, I was clutching a Liquid Death, like my
Which
death
flavor?
grip,
Which
like-
flavor?
Water or they drop the flavors?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
just literal,
really?
just the white one.
Wow, that's
Oh,
the OG
sparkling water
Liquid
you had at the
Death.
time.
OG Liquid Death.
Yeah, so the whole time I was on stage, I just had this in my hand, like the whole time. They're like,
Yeah.
"Can you just like make sure there's shots of you on stage with Liquid Death?" And we were like, "All right, I'm just gonna hold it the whole time because I don't know what else to do with my hands." And it was Texas, so I couldn't smoke on stage,
Damn.
and that was
Really?
my biggest thing.
Is that the rules out there? You
Well,
can't smoke
it's
on stage?
illegal. It's illegal in
Weed's still
Texas.
illegal
Weed's
in
still illegal,
Texas.
and we brought weed.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that is crazy.
States, but it's not too fucking united.
Yeah, it's not united. It's only legal.
So
in
where's it
certain places.
legal?
Weed's legal here in California.
California,
I've noticed.
Washington.
I've smelled.
Yeah,
everywhere.
I know.
can
It's
smell
probably
it.
me.
In the
Sorry.
lips. In the lips. I
I
love
have a
the
lot
smell.
of
The smell
weed all
goes
the
hard.
time. But
So you
yeah.
can't smoke weed out there?
Well, I did smoke weed out there.
But what happens if you smoke it on stage?
I
They
couldn't
trip?
smoke it on stage though because we weren't. They
Who gets
trip.
mad? The security or
Well,
whatever?
the event would get mad, and I want I love
That's
So
good. I
What
feel like-
Fest. I love playing So What Fest. So like, keep booking me. I didn't smoke weed on stage.
I did
because you told
not
me not
do
to.
that.
I did not
I
do
definitely
that.
walked around doing whippets.
Oh shit!
Allegedly.
Sounds like us.
Allegedly.
We got into the worst argument because he wouldn't stop. I was so mad. I was like, bro, like stop.
Yeah, once you start with those,
That's
though,
him. That's him, bro. He's on the.
Finally
he's
stopped.
like that.
yeah,
I was not
Yeah.
playing that game.
yeah.
I had to stop though because it was just making me tired. But I ain't gonna lie, the first year though, it was lit. It was lit. I was writing some of the best music, high energy.
Damn.
I was thinking of some crazy ass ideas, and then it was just like I was just starting to get tired, and it started tiring me. So now I just do it every now and then. But I love using it for writing sessions. Like anytime
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
writing,
I've never done that shit.
bro,
Yeah,
write
yeah.
and hit a whippet. Bro, the words will just come to you.
That is like
the
You-
worst
you can
advice ever.
freestyle a song.
Oh shit,
That's
I gotta
crazy.
try that out,
Bro, I swear it's crazy.
But yeah,
I wish I never heard that.
yeah, don't do it.
We do a lot of that shit back home, like New Zealand,
It's a big
Australia.
thing.
Yeah,
It's
That's
Australia.
like
Yeah,
at
New
the
Zealand,
kick on. I don't know
Australia.
what you call it, like bender, you know, the after party, whatever. That's
Yeah.
like
After
mandatory.
Yeah, that's
Even
a
back
mandatory.
us,
They just
like
got, like,
we
balloons
walk
everywhere
around the
and shit.
city, just like sometimes we just get the blow. And
Yeah.
just, yeah, thug it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a big LA scene. Everybody like got put on last year, and then like they all stopped. 'cause
Yeah, I
they
saw
all,
like
were
Young
tired.
Thug like doing it, like because we've been doing it for ages in Australia.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah,
culture.
overseas, you guys been doing that
Yeah,
shit, but
yeah,
it
yeah.
just hit
just
here.
hit like 2 summers ago, and then now
Because we
everyone's
started
over
walking
it.
around with like
Remember the
custom
memes with
whipping
Thugger and
cans.
shit?
We
Like
had
everybody had them.
we were doing like underground shows and taking big ass
Giant
like
tanks.
Nas tanks
You
to
guys
the
always
show,
take shit
handing
extreme, man.
people
Like,
balloons,
oh, they got
Bro,
whippets?
It
Oh,
was
I'm gonna-
crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, in some clubs in New Zealand, I did a show with this dude in the city, and they sell them in the club.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
in Thailand too.
For like
Yeah, we were
$5.
getting
Remember
lit.
Thailand?
Yep, yeah. In Thailand, that's
$1
regular as
and
fuck.
It's like jumbo like balloons.
That's
bro.
Yeah,
crazy.
they sell them in the bar. But what tripped me out was in New Zealand. Like I went on tour with this dude, and then we hit this random as fuck city, and in the club, everybody just had them. Like they were selling them at the bar,
They're
and I was like,
fucking
"Yo,
vibe.
That's crazy.
I've actually seen them be sold in like a bunch of underground parties out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do it out here all the
lit.
time.
Yeah.
They'll hit you with like
Yeah.
$5 a balloon.
Yep.
Yeah, they're fucking fire.
They're making rap.
Yeah, they whopping
Yeah,
up.
that's $10 our money too.
Yeah, straight up.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
We
like,
get
cut in
smoked with the
half.
bread here.
Oh shit, we
Yeah.
can do
$5 got
So
tough.
everything you guys brought over here got cut in half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
How is that legal?
That's the system, my
That's the
boy.
government, bro.
Yeah, cause
Winning it.
they don't want to see you winning, I guess.
How are you gonna tell me my hard earned
Straight
amount
up.
is
I'm telling
not
you,
equivalent
bro.
to your hard earned amount?
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's literally like that. Like a $20 meal is like 40 or whatever. Like it's everything
Damn.
half. Like everything, everything's
That's
half.
crazy. I didn't even take that into consideration.
Yeah. And then you go exchange it if you got cash or
Yeah, you have to
even
go
the
exchange it.
ATM. They they gotta get paid too. So the Google ain't even gonna cut it. It's like
'Cause
they
you
still
guys
make.
don't have
Damn.
like taxes and that weird shit.
Do you guys
Fuck
fuck?
yeah,
You
we
guys
get
use
smoked.
crypto?
Not too much. I mean,
That's the best.
a little bit,
Best way to
like
transfer.
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys.
Yeah,
Me
I
over
got a
here, I
couple
would
like
use
scammer
crypto.
homies that have been putting
Yeah.
whatever.
Ethereum or
whatever.
Bitcoin. That's how you
That's
should
just
move
that's not
shit.
even
Yeah,
fair,
true.
bro.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
I could not imagine coming to another place and then being told that my money is half its worth. Like
If you
Oh,
put
it's
it,
so
that
Welcome
kind
to
of
our
just pissed me
life,
off
bro.
for you guys.
Damn.
Bro. Like,
what's
what
crazy
the
though?
fuck?
What's
Yeah.
crazy though? You guys should put it in crypto.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna travel,
Yeah.
put it in crypto, come over here, and then just send it to somebody over here. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
then
yeah.
it'd be
Yeah,
easier.
we're not
Yeah.
gonna do that. We're not gonna do
What do you
that.
think of money
It's
gets?
a little traveling expense.
No, we're not. gonna
What do you
that.
think it was worse, the euro or dollar?
Euro was bad.
We went to
bro.
Europe last
we got
year, we
like
got
75% cut.
We
Like
got
it was
smoked.
like
Damn.
50% here when we went to
Oh my
Europe. It was
God.
like we were like, oh my god, we're
Yeah.
broke as fuck.
Oh shit.
Who's the real Charizard? No.
That's crazy.
What? I don't know what you guys
Flexing.
are talking about.
Flexing on it.
Uh-oh.
With the orange and the green, that's snap. That's crazy.
I'm just.
Halloween theme. He wanted to write it out.
I
fully.
just got cold.
What
You got cold in this warm room.
What's up?
being broke.
We were just talking about how the currency changed for them when they came
Yeah,
over
so
here. And their
so
money
they
got
said they
cut in
came
half.
over here and their money was half its
We were
worth.
talking about money. I thought we were talking about marketing.
Well, you need money to market.
Yeah, true.
We be switching topics, bro. You
Yeah,
got to catch
sorry.
up.
We got
They're talking about
distracted. I was
exchange
just
rates.
amazed.
Exchange rates.
I was just amazed. That's crazy.
We were just worried about getting in because
Where's
like
Charizard? You're not on camera, bro.
a lot of OnlyFans and creators and shit like have been like getting stopped from getting from Australia getting into America and shit.
Really?
Yeah, like heaps and like.
We were
prolific
worried that he
ones,
was gonna get
Because this
smoked.
guy's like.
He's the number one
What
in
is
the
it?
whole continent for
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
for
He's
males,
the male.
yeah.
Yeah, he's the biggest male out.
Congrats.
Like, yeah.
He's the one.
Making that bad.
So we're like deleted, put everything on private and shit before we came. We're like, delete it.
Oh, so they
We're
didn't
like,
yeah.
Check, 'cause they check your phone and shit.
Oh, that's Charmander, actually. Charmander.
That's crazy.
Because I'm the baby.
Right.
Want some papa?
That's crazy, yo. I love that. That's his new nickname, Papa.
Papa.
Wagwan, Papa.
Sure.
Yeah, he's definitely my
Papa,
man.
yo, that's crazy.
Service up here.
It's because it's just like an
I'll
archive.
just save it.
Yeah, so that was our main concern besides the money. We were just like, if we get in, fuck the money as long as we like get in.
That's so crazy.
How long
that
are you
they
guys gonna
stop
be
you
here
from-
for?
Because you're creators.
5 weeks. Yeah.
5
Okay,
weeks.
5 weeks
You guys
total.
are out here for
Wow.
5 weeks? Oh, that's glorious. You
Yeah,
guys
let's
have
get
to
some
do
work
fucking
done.
Oh
work.
yeah,
Yeah,
please.
bro.
I would love to. Yeah.
Let's
It'd be
work.
fun.
Yeah, let's get it.
Yeah, I have a music video on the 3rd for that song I was playing, you guys.
Yo.
And it's with Kellen Quinn from Sleeping with Sirens.
Oh,
so if you guys want to
shit.
come be in it,
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
your look,
hell yeah.
come. It's going to be fun.
That'd be fun.
You
And
need
I
like
have
extras and
tacos.
stuff.
Oh, Taka, this guy's
This
been
guy
going
gets tacos
crazy.
every day.
Every
Yes.
Look,
Hey, them
This
street
is the
tacos
thing.
hitting, ain't they?
Yeah, bro, this
Because we
shit
don't have
different.
the
Look,
food
but-
trucks.
Yeah,
so-
bro. Ain't
it's
nothing wrong with
insane,
it.
bro. But I'm Spanish originally. Like I'm
Gotcha.
Latino, but I
Gotcha.
immigrated to New Zealand when I
I
was
was
a
gonna
kid.
ask you with your
Yeah,
ethnicity.
because
Yeah.
Because you were in
giving
between
me
like
Spanish.
I was
Italian
Spanish.
or
You're
yeah or
giving
Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah. And so like I don't know, I know that's not like where I'm from food, but it's still like Hispanic, you know. So when I
Yeah,
came
nah,
here,
them
I was
taste buds is
and
like,
seeing so many
yo.
people speak Spanish, I'm like, that's my tia or something, like straight up. I'm like,
he's
that's
been
my
here, like-
auntie, I swear.
Yeah.
Like,
He's
yo.
been eating 8 tacos every time. Like,
Precision.
we go there, it gets like 4, another 4 sometimes, like in one sitting.
They're
Like,
so good.
That's my
You gotta
shit.
find
yo.
yeah,
the
we'll have a
grungriest
caterer,
street
and this will
carts
be catered
possible.
tacos.
Yo,
so
you speaking my
extra.
language right now,
You need to
bro.
get extra, we come.
Yeah, you guys gotta pull up for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
so
for
much
sure.
fun.
It's gonna be lit.
so much
Hell
fun. I'm
yeah.
crawling out of a well.
No way.
Yeah,
shit.
like a deep.
The
Are you doing like the
garage.
ring?
What is
Yes.
it? The
Oh
the ring.
shit,
dope.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's fire.
That's crazy.
It's It's gonna be
That's
lit.
cool.
get it,
But
let's
you need
get it.
extras for that shoot?
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
We're gonna do like live band scenes and mosh scenes and stuff like that. So
Okay, that's fire. Hell yeah.
hell yeah. Let's
Yeah.
get it. Let's get it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then you're playing a show after.
Yeah.
What's the deal? Is that like
Oh shit.
can people come to that or what is it guest list?
I honestly have no idea what's going on.
I don't either.
It was one of those things. They're like, "Hey, do you want to come to this?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then like I didn't even realize like I was committing to
Okay.
something.
Figure
But
it
it
out.
was lit. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun.
It
It
was
was
that-
my shit, so let's do it.
Yeah. Well, we got to figure
excited.
out if they can come.
They definitely should be able to come.
Try us out. Are we free on the
I don't
5th?
care if they said they can't. They're coming. You guys are invited.
It's at Hyperpunk. She's performing at Hyperpunk with Pixel Terror on Saturday.
Oh hell yeah. At the house?
After the video. At the house, yeah.
Okay, cool.
It should be
That's
fun.
sick.
Is Kelly
I'll
going?
tell them.
We got to convince him to go. Yeah, I think he has a song with authors, right?
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, they all know each other. We were
That's
supposed to
tight.
play our song that we wrote with Mason at
Facts.
Hyperpunk like a month ago, but I
Facts.
had an emergency.
Yeah, you had to dip.
An emergency dip.
Yeah,
That's a good song,
We made
though.
a song with. It's coming out soon
Hell yeah.
with Mason from Metro Station.
Yeah.
Cozy produced it.
Oh
Yeah, we gotta
shit,
we
no
gotta pick a
way.
drop date for that.
Station for real?
Yeah.
At his
We're
old
gonna
apartment.
do
I
that.
used to be good friends with Trace.
Yeah,
No
that's
way.
what it is.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna do the
crazy.
Show and tell after this.
Hell yeah.
Damn. It be like that though. People fall off, huh?
He got a girlfriend.
Man. People fall off.
Yeah.
I was mad though, bro. I was at Miley Cyrus's house smoking in her bed and shit. I'm like, yo, I gotta get used to
Like,
this. Yo,
damn.
you can't do me like that. Like chilling.
Yeah, Cozy produced
That's
it.
crazy.
He's the best.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was a good
Shake
song.
is my go-to karaoke song.
Dude,
bro.
I
that's
love
like
that.
shit.
That
When
was
I'm in
just
playing
karaoke,
earlier.
that's me.
Oh,
That's such a good
you
song.
should bring them out
Front
airsofting.
Yo, okay.
You
Yeah,
That
what were you
sounds
talking
fun.
about?
God.
Explain. Okay.
That sounds fun.
Explain that.
So,
What's that? Is
Basically,
that
right
some-
now, I've been
some
working with
adrenaline
these.
shit?
I've been working with these airsofters, and this guy, he's really huge. His name's Operator Leo. Shout out Leo. So he's putting together something to help, like, basically, blend worlds. Like a lot of people that airsoft don't do the things that we do, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he wants to put together with a sponsor of this big airsoft company, one of the biggest, and have a whole bunch of influencers.
It's gonna be
come.
celebrity airsoft
And a
tournament. We're all gonna
celebrity-
shoot the shit out of
Celebrity
each other.
airsoft. So he's having
What
me
the
put
fuck's
together the
airsoft?
list.
Okay, so
You'll
it's like
you'll love
paintball.
it.
You know what paintball is?
But it's
Yeah, yeah,
BB
Kinda like
guns.
that, but it's BB
Oh,
guns.
hard.
And you wear,
But
you
Lit.
wear
It's
a bunch of,
cosplay
like-
meets like war meets BB guns.
Yeah, like we have a
Damn.
we have a
Yeah,
really
everyone
really
cosplays.
big sponsor
Everyone
that has like an
cosplays.
entire abandoned mall. We have like a really big sponsor
No
that like
fucking
sponsors us,
way.
but they bought a mall, like bought an outlet mall.
On the way to Vegas.
That's so
And they
sick.
film
Yeah.
everything like GoPros all.
Yeah, and then everyone goes through and like there's like houses and shit, and you shoot each other. It's like a game of war.
That's
Fuck
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's like real life Call of Duty.
Yeah,
shit.
it's
yeah,
like
it's they
wa-
do
real life
reset.
Call of Duty.
They
I left my
reset
PS5 and
all-
also this is.
Watch so many of those like rage quit ones like on YouTube. You know,
Yeah.
like when
Yup,
someone does something wrong,
yup.
they just
Same
count them like a
thing.
Yeah.
1,000 rounds.
And what's going to be really sick is like these companies are going to sponsor everything. So all you really got to do is just show up. They're going to give the gear, the guns, and everything. And we're just
Oh,
going to have a
that's
fucking
sick.
great time and just network and just meet each other. Like it's going to bring a lot of people together that didn't know each other before.
It's gonna be so
it's
much
going to be
fun.
fire.
Yeah,
Down.
that's
And airsofting is just dope. I don't know if it's the nerd and the kid in me, but bro, that shit's
It's fun.
fucking fun.
It's actually
Nah,
really
that's
fun.
And
fun
I just
shit,
did
bro.
research
Yeah.
because my homie, he's emo as fuck, and he's a part of the community. And he goes to these things that like they're 3-day events, and they go to like on airstrips. Bro, they're literally each squad had their
3
own
days?
house. Bro, each squad had their own
Are you
crib.
guys sleeping?
Yes, they sleep there, bro. Bro,
How
they had
emo
their,
is this
bro, they
guy?
had their own crib. They had armored vehicles, and they were doing drive-bys on each other and shit, bro. It was crazy. He was
That's
like
crazy.
calling me while he was there, like, yeah, bro. He was like graffitiing his own house. They had spray paint everywhere, like, bro. It was a
That's
vibe, dude.
nuts.
It's a
We-
vibe.
we
And
gotta-
then, and then at
And they
night,
do
after
emo
it's over, they
nights.
do emo night.
They do emo night at night.
After
and
it's
they always
over,
play a Day
every
to Remember
squad
and
Into
Mod.
life.
meets up at the club that's
That's
there because there's several
crazy.
buildings. It's like abandoned like town.
It's abandoned building.
Dude, that's what I said.
Here?
Yes.
Yes, bro, because you have
That's
to be like a
crazy.
hardcore airsofter.
Yeah, you have to be into air.
The only reason I knew is
So
because
we're
I was watching.
amateur.
Yeah. I was watching
Get
this
the
kid's
ranks.
story and I'm like, bro, where are you at? He looked like he was in fucking Afghanistan. Like I'm talking about, it's all desert. The buildings are fucked up and look like I got hit with bombs. I'm
Damn.
like, where are you? He's like, bro, I'm at a military simulation. I'm like, what's that? He's like, it's a 3-day thing, bro. We fucking sit around and fucking so all of our squads link up. Some of us are allies. Some of us beef. We got armored vehicles where we can go like shoot each other up.
Yeah.
Bro, they had armored vehicles, bro, with the guns on top.
But you
So
know
you
what we
can-
need to do?
So
We
they could
squad
shoot
up,
each other, like,
we
it was a
squad
whole-
up together. We get like tanks of like whippets and have like You know, and we just have like the most fucking crazy Mad Max type of squad, and we just sit there with the thing just bang off our heads.
I swear to God, dude, it'd be so lit.
That'd be so bad.
They're squad up and with.
So I'm putting together that list, and I want to have all you guys on.
Yeah, this is gonna be so
Dumb.
much fun.
I'm there.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Fuck.
Bringing out a lot of
Hell
different
yeah.
people.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit.
Dude.
Yeah.
No, y'all talk. Keep going.
He said fire.
But yeah.
But yeah, so
Let's do it.
airsoft.
Custer, who's
Shoot
gonna
some
make the
people.
Cool.
backpacks?
Right? That's what we
Yeah.
need.
That's crazy. That'd
Just
be
a
drip.
permanently attached, and you just press a button to like leak it out.
Just go out there with a big ass balloon backpack.
Yeah.
Your backpack gets smaller.
That's mad.
Dude, I was gonna ask Charizard about marketing and your manager gets real.
Just put the mic near him.
But no face.
But I also though,
Marketing.
No face, no case.
No face, no case.
Facts, you gotta pay for that.
But I got two sweaty.
Honestly, I feel like
Yeah.
Yeah,
long
damn.
story short though, the key to marketing, there is no key, bro. It's just like how many people can you get to see you? You know what I mean?
Unwillingly.
Unwilling
it.
exposure is
Like
what
we did
call it.
magazines, so like
Yeah.
I've done magazine covers and magazine spreads and stuff.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah.
I'm seeing you everywhere.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I just did a couple magazines. I did Miss
you're good,
Hollywood. I was the cover of Miss Hollywood for December. I was the cover of Surreal for January.
Yo.
The cover of License for February. We got another cover coming out. I can't say that one yet because it's not out yet.
That's dope.
But I'm pretty excited. So we've been doing a lot of those. So like people that wouldn't necessarily see me, now I'm in a fashion magazine for Prada. You know what I mean? So now you have to see me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So if you don't maybe listen to punk pop, punk pop.
They're
pop
gonna
punk,
see ya.
And if you don't really listen to alternative music, if you don't really like listen to that, you won't really find
Poser
me.
punk pop.
Punk goes pop. If you don't
Poser
listen
punk.
to Punk Goes Pop,
Punk goes poser.
Punk Goes Poser.
Oh my god.
Totally.
It's where all the metal
Exposure.
kids just start singing just dumbass rap songs.
Swear. That's a thing. That's punk. That's punk.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
Punk
people-
Goes Crunk.
Yeah. Oh, I fucking love Punk
I
Goes
will
Crunk.
never forget.
I'm sure you did
You
too.
know-
The Midwest
He's
all
not-
went hard for.
You had to tell him about who you're working with too, because that meets the pop.
Who you working with? Who you working with?
Oh, Broken Side?
Yeah.
Dude, tell me more.
Okay, so I'm
My
working
boys.
I'm working with Broken Side. I fucking love them. They reached out to me randomly a couple weeks ago and they were like, "Dude, we love your music." And I was like, "What the fuck? I fucking love your music." Like it means a lot to me cuz
Hell yeah.
like what I do is I'm merging like the trap metal like kind of like in metal lane. I'm going darker as I go, but I'm merging that rap and metal. And I feel like that's what they kind of innovated. They were the first people that
Dude,
were kind of
They
like
yes.
were the first,
rapping
even though people
MySpace.
and
didn't
screaming,
like
bro. Yes, bro. It was like rapping and screaming. So they were the innovators that were doing this shit 15 years ago. So I was like, bro, it's
early.
this is just for the culture. Like it's like that's for the
Yeah.
culture. And I'm also helping them put together a fucking LA,
An LA
a
show.
whole LA show too.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, so that's gonna be fucking lit.
Yeah, we got a bunch of big projects coming out.
Do you throw shows out here?
Every now and then we do.
Yeah,
We try to
occasionally. I just
we try to
headlined
keep
the
it
whiskey.
rare. We try to keep it rare.
I
so
sold
it's
out
not,
the whiskey. That was lit.
Yo,
Headline.
lit. Congrats.
Headlining show. Sold
Yeah.
that bitch out.
we had kids beating the shit out of each other
We
in the
did.
whiskey.
Wow.
They were
Yeah.
they were going
They were
ham.
pissed.
They were actually like
Staff was pissed.
really going in. The staff
But I was like, bro,
so
this is
mad.
what I'm here for. If no one's gonna punch each other
Yeah.
in the face, I'm gonna hop off the stage and punch them.
It's about getting kicked out of places like
Bro,
like
it's
family
not-
restaurants.
You're
Like y'all
not-
did
But it was
last
so
year.
bad,
Fucking
they couldn't-
metal if you're
they
not.
couldn't tell me shit because when we came off stage, the guy, the venue guy comes up to me and he was like, "That was a great show. Like we haven't had anybody really pack this bitch out for something in a while, for real. Like not on
Dude,
some,
there's
like,
a
random
major
humbug
there's a
shit.
major lack in LA for like the punk rock scene, like the underground scene and everything. That's why
It used to
Taylor
be
Juice.
thriving. It used to be thriving. Like a couple summers ago, when I first moved here, like we would go see Turnstile and shit before Turnstile. was super
Yeah, they
popular.
would be under underpasses and burning fucking
Bro, they were,
barrels and
we
shit.
walked into the show, and as we were walking in, someone was coming out on a stretcher. Like that's how lit
I
LA
love that
used
shit.
to be. Like
I
there
love
used to
that
be
shit.
full-on concerts under underpasses. Like COVID really messed up our scene.
Yeah, dude. That's why I fucking love the shows at Hyperpunk.
I do too.
They're
I
like,
do.
we're just gonna,
I love them.
that house we went to last night with you guys.
That's the house.
They throw concerts there.
They throw concerts.
How many people live there?
Like 5,
7 to 10. I don't know. It changes.
8.
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah, but they don't give a fuck. And I love that.
Yeah. I played there, and there was like, dude, it was insane. A bunch of people played. Everyone was inviting everybody. It's like there was like
Where at?
you couldn't walk.
On Bentley's.
It was like
Oh, yeah.
400 people there.
Yeah.
It was too much.
Yeah,
yes,
were
they
too
did
many
get in
people.
trouble.
They did
but
get
it's
in trouble for that one.
That's the vibe.
But that's why
That's the vibe.
that's why he's trying to do day parties now, so he can't get in trouble, and that makes
Yeah,
sense.
and that's where you're playing
like
Saturday.
that.
She's
That
playing there
makes sense.
Saturday.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But that's the shit, though. Yeah, because there was, dude, in Indiana and Ohio, because I went to some, it was like, you play in a barn or somebody's house
Yeah,
when their
we
parents brought to
used to-
town.
Yeah, so we used to
bro,
do that.
barn fucking parties,
Barn
bro.
parties.
The best.
Barn
My favorite
parties were the
concert.
shit. Yes.
Barns.
So like where we're from,
But the animals are getting lit too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo.
You'd be in a barn, right?
Yo.
Partying in like we used to. All of our high school parties were in barns.
Dude, thank God. I'm so glad that you
All
guys
of
can
them.
relate to this. I
And
feel
we used
like
to
probably
climb
nobody
up
else.
to the
I used to
top,
go
and you would,
45 minutes
dive
outside the
into
city for this shit.
haystacks,
It was
drunk as hell, kegs. Everybody would pull up in like trucks. Like we're from country bumpkin land.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw the Devil Wears Prada play in a barn in
Yes.
Ohio.
Oh my
God.
No, Indiana.
That's
They're from Ohio, but
crazy.
they came over.
Oh my
It was
God.
crazy.
Wow. Was it a good show? I know it was.
Yeah, and it was packed, a packed out giant
That was a
barn,
good
like
show.
a couple hundred people, and they cut the power at like whatever time they had to, and just pulled the plug and went totally
started
dark
a
with
fire?
like 200 people shoulder to shoulder in a little barn,
Bruh.
and the drummer kept playing, and everyone kept moshing, and I thought I was gonna die because it was like it turned into
It
a
was
riot.
like a dark mosh.
Yeah.
It turned into a riot, and like we're like, how do we get out? It was pitch black because the doors were shut. It was a barn, you know.
Like we're in a barn.
I kind of want to do that in a show on
Dude.
purpose.
We should build.
Like there's a
set
part in
as
the
a
song where it's like getting dark and then it gets dark, literally. And then all you hear is the drums and people are beating the shit out of each other. And you like every couple
It was-
seconds, it strobes. You get a strobe and you just see it and then it's like, oh, that's
You know what it
sick.
actually was? The guitar player was plugged in his amp through an extension cord ran to the house. So the whole band lost power except the guitar player and the drummer.
That's great. I
So they
love
played the
Devil Wears
breakdown
Prada.
anyway.
Oh my
I
God.
love
Are they from
Devil
Columbus
Wears
where you're from?
I think
They're
they're from, I
from-
think they are. I'm not sure. I know they're from Ohio
Columbus or
for sure.
Cleveland?
Yeah.
One of them starts with a C.
Yeah.
Cleveland or I
Honestly,
know the
maybe
difference.
Kansas.
As heavy as they are, it wouldn't surprise me being from Columbus.
Yeah.
It's pretty dark there. Jesus Christ, everyone their mom's calling.
It's probably codeine.
No, it's Codeine and Kid Boo.
All right. Are we trying to wrap up?
It's
Are we
time to
ending
go.
shit?
I need to go to these barn gigs.
Yeah.
He's like, he's over here looking like, whoa, what's up with these bomb parties?
We're all gonna leave LA and
I'm
go
trying
to
to
the
get high with
Midwest.
a cow.
Going back to Pennsylvania to play barn.
Fuck LA. Where's the Amish people?
I mean, that's the goal. Get rich here and go buy land.
It's crazy.
Get rich and buy the barn. That's where I'm at with it. Yeah, bro. Listen, I don't know if you guys know, but a little bit outside LA, like Palmdale, Lancaster, bro, you can get like 30 acres, 20 acres for like 50 grand, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Well, like we're gonna literally use this agreement, grab land, and build a giant compound for like artists and creators.
yeah.
Sounds like a political agenda. We're gonna use this agreement, grab land.
No Charles Manson.
Only
This is like some World War II shit.
It's like culty without like the random homicides that don't make sense.
yeah. All of our homicides are gonna make sense.
No homicide. No homicides. I have a record. We don't do those things no more.
Not anymore.
All right. I feel like we scared them. We got two Midwest on them.
Helter Skelter bitches.
Helter Skelter.
Bitches. Shout out Sharon Tate.
Damn.
Oh no, that wasn't her name. Yeah, it was.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Wait, what was her baby's name?
Dude,
Oh, I don't know. She wasn't born. Shut up. They're
Sorry.
like, who the fuck
I
is
got
Charles
dark-
Manson? They're like, who the fuck is
Y'all don't know who Charles Manson is? Not Marilyn Manson, Charles Manson.
I'm glad you guys are here.
Dark humor. Go
Yeah,
follow
sorry.
us
I
on
got
TikTok.
some dark ass humor. Yeah. Sorry.
Whoops.
Childhood trauma. Yeah.
Anyways, you
So-
want to start off?
Anybody want to
Yeah. Let's end it. Unless y'all got crazy. How do they do shows? You don't do barn shows. Where you're from.
Yeah,
but
but you
if you
guys
have
should
crazy
see, bro.
stories,
What about that time that go to what city was it and perform with you had a broken leg? Bro, there's this crazy video. He like,
The day night before.
yeah, say what on.
Yeah, this guy.
I actually don't remember. So I can't vouch for it. I was like, I've got photos. I was there.
Properly.
Oh, but he broke his leg at the mosh the night before, and then the next day we had a show, and then he came in the crutches and the fucked up cast and shit, and then he still
There was a
dived
drain or
again.
some
he
shit.
dived again, but he grabbed. I was like, I jumped in the crowd like, nah, he's gonna die. Fuck it, bro. He's gonna fuck himself. I jump in the crowd to like make sure cunts catch him, but then he grabbed like the rafters at the top.
I was hanging. It was
and
cool.
just
It was cool
hanging,
vibes.
swinging his beast.
With a broken leg?
With a broken leg, like
yeah,
full
bro.
broken.
Dropped the
snap,
cars
yeah.
and just You know what I mean? It was
Yeah, we have a
crazy.
drink back in Oz called like Little Fat Lamb, and I think I sculled that bottle before I went on the show just to numb the pain.
Yeah.
I need
That
to
makes
try.
so much
Yeah,
sense.
but
I
like,
need to-
Little fat lamb.
I need to
Little
taste
fat
this
lamb.
little fat lamb.
trust me, like
That sounds like a
that's
barn
the-
drink. We got to bring that to the barn.
Exactly.
Little fat lamb.
Little fat lamb.
All we got is jungle juice in America.
yeah.
I love that shit.
Jungle juice is good though.
Yeah.
Do you have any crazy show stories?
Nothing off the top of my head. Probably like the craziest show story I had was the first show I ever. The first. Yeah, I didn't have a mic. The first show I ever went to was an Under Oath show, and
Wow.
and it was the Chariot, Comeback Kid, and then Under Oath. Y'all know the Chariot?
What the fuck? Yeah.
The Chariot's
I love the
crazy.
Chariot.
The
That's
Chariot's
insane.
crazy. Anyways, so
of sick house shows.
yeah, yeah, literally. So the Chariot played. It was crazy. It was lit. And then Comeback Kid, I remember this Comeback. Well, I sort of do and I don't, right? So Comeback Kid came on stage, and then I remember they were like setting up, and then all of a sudden they were getting off stage. And I asked my friend, I was like, what are they doing? They didn't even like perform. And he was like, they just played a 45-minute set. And I was like, are you serious? And then I started feeling like hella dizzy, and I realized like I got like knocked in the mosh pit and like completely like lost my memory. Like I got like a concussion or whatever. So then
Wow.
Under Oath came on, and I was like, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna like sit in the back and like get through Under Oath or whatever. And then they played, I forget what the first song they played. It was probably like Reinventing Your Exit or something. And then they played It's Dangerous Business Walking Out Your Front Door, and the concussion was like hitting me too hard, so I like had to leave.
The concussion
Yeah.
was hitting. It was
So
peaking.
I-
no, that's
I
my
had to
head
leave
pulse.
the venue.
Chest.
I had to leave the venue. I have to leave the venue right as they were playing "It's Dangerous Business Walking Out Your Front Door," which is like also my favorite song. And then yeah,
You walked out the door.
You walked out the front door
You
into dangerous business.
Yep, exactly.
sure.
You made your exit.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Your
Um,
first show was Under.
But that was my first show that I went to.
My
crazy.
Yeah.
my first show on record was Pierce the Veil. My technical first show was
hell
Jonas
yeah.
Brothers, but
Hey.
that doesn't count.
That's even more of a
I was in fourth grade.
Exposed.
I was
That's
in fourth
even more
grade.
of a
That doesn't
flex.
count. But my actual
Love
real
bug.
first like concert that I went to by myself at 12 was Pierce the Veil. And
damn.
then I ran into Vic. Vic actually knocked me over by accident because I was really tiny. I was a little 12-year-old. And he like apologized and told me that I was going to be a rock star one day.
Damn.
And then
And that's,
yeah,
whoa.
and then 10 years to that date, we recorded a song together.
Yo,
That's
Like
crazy.
he was like
legendary,
making
bro.
music with me and helping me write and stuff.
That's
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Hell yeah.
I got to show him this creepy scrapbook of like all the times that like I met them when I
Oh,
was a
the
kid too.
fangirl
This is my
scrapbook.
shirt that I was
totally
wearing
did.
when you
It's
bumped
only
me.
creepy when you don't make something of yourself,
Yeah,
though.
like,
It's
it's only
creepy when
creepy
you're
if
like
you were
that
just a
girl
weirdo.
standing outside their hotel, like, I have a scrapbook of you.
Yeah,
But
no,
like,
no.
when
It
you're
was-
doing something for yourself, it's like, oh, this is full circle. This all makes more sense.
Yeah,
You know
it
what I
was
mean?
cool.
Yeah.
He came over to my house and I got to like show him the book and I was like, look at this.
It wasn't creepy because you got invited.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Creepy
It
'cause I
wasn't
just
creepy
showed
because
up.
he voluntarily seen it. It wasn't. You weren't the creepy girl hiding in his fucking trash can in the hotel room.
You were in the
Why
trash
not?
can because he invited you in the hotel room.
Right?
He goes to throw something away. You want to see my scrapbook?
See, it could have been me.
No, it was all genuine, bro. And,
That's
like,
sick,
No, it was
though,
real
honestly.
shit.
That's
Vic
super
is
dope.
literally one of the best people I think I've ever met. Like, he's one of the kindest
Yeah,
people.
he like wore my merch and posted it and I sold
Yeah.
out the next week.
He did the
because
same,
That's
and then he did the
crazy.
same thing for me. They went on live and did a whole announcement with Pierce the Veil wearing my merch, and I was just like, bro, it was just like things that we didn't even ask for or think of
He just
that he just
does.
did out of the kind of his heart, and it just was like huge moves
Damn.
though, like for us, you know what I mean? Like a big cosigns, like, but he was just doing it because just like that's just how he
He's a
thinks.
real person.
Yeah, it was unconscious. He wasn't even like consciously trying to cosign or consciously trying to do that. He was just like, I want to put them in position. Here's this. Oh, I'm gonna wear this shirt today. It's crazy.
That's fine. That goes back to you guys just being real ones and just
Yeah.
doing what you like and not trying to be different, just doing you. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Your music style changed a little bit over the
Yeah,
years.
It did.
Was that part of it? Getting involved with Vic Fuentes?
It was really the music I'm making now is what I wanted to make the most. Like that's what I was trying to like make perfect. You know, I wanted it to be perfect before I dropped it. But the music I was releasing before, like Bitch Zoom and all that stuff, it still had the elements of rock and alternative, but I kind of felt like as a black woman in on the alternative scene, you don't see that very often.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
rare.
And I wanted to make a standpoint on that. So like with Bitch Zoom, like I mean I say nigga like 60 times in a 1 minute and 30-second song. So but like it was a big thing for me just because I just felt like it was an attention grabber. That was a big like,
Yeah.
whoa, what the hell? You're on a metal beat screaming the N-word and
Yeah,
you look like
yeah.
a white girl. Like that's what everybody thinks I'm white. It's
Really?
it's just the good weave. It's just the weave.
I mean,
I swear I have an afro up under here.
I never thought that, but
But thank you. I appreciate
I mean,
that.
I guess you're welcome. I don't know. This is just data, just information. It's not a compliment.
That's just data.
Right, no, but like it happens a lot. So like people, like I was playing a show at Madame Scion a couple years ago, and I was performing Bitch Zoom, and I came off stage. Everyone loved it. I came off stage, went to the bar to get a drink, and the bartender was like, "How dare you say that word, and you aren't black?" And I was like, "Oh, ma'am." Ripped off my wig real quick. I was like, "Ma'am, I am black." And she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Here's your drink." Like, you know, shit like that. So
Damn.
it brought a lot of attention. People really looked at it a lot, and then I made alternative music that I wanted to make. And they were like, okay, now that I have your attention, here's what I'm really about. I'm not just gonna scream
Yeah, like
ignorant
we
shit
make
at you.
ignorant music
Yeah.
by choice to be attention grabbing. Kind of like that's kind of goes into the marketing as well. It's like you make all this like look at me shit, and then like, once they're looking at you, then you drop some conceptual music, and they're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
so that wasn't because you had to make that dumbed down shit. That's because you wanted to make that, and
Yeah.
then now you have.
I was
some-
angry.
Yeah.
That's why I made it, and
Like-
people liked it.
Anger is a real fucking emotion.
Yeah. The song's literally about rappers, like in LA. Like just it's literally what it's about. It's just about like rappers being sensitive, and I'm less sensitive than most of these males. So that's what that song was about. I wanted them to all to hear it,
Word.
and they did.
There you go. There you go. Hell yeah. That's so cool. I love that.
Thank you.
Dude, I could talk with y'all all night.
No, I love.
I know
you.
we're
Y'all are
rotating.
awesome. Can we do this
It's like the
more?
attention
Yeah.
goes to like different people in this circle, but I'm like,
But it's all been genuine. Never
No.
really got, like,
For sure.
And
Yeah.
everyone's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
And now we all have to go to my crib and make music.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
yeah, like
What's up? Let's
this
go
could go on
field
for 10
trip.
hours, or we're gonna end it and actually go do music.
Yeah. Extension vlog. We can vlog what we're doing.
Oh yeah,
and add
I
it
know
to
how
the
to do that.
end.
I could vlog it. Thanks guys for coming over
Of course.
Yeah.
to
Thank
Cozy
you.
Boy's
Awesome.
apartment, who I
Thank
invited
you,
you.
Yeah,
Cozy
thank you
Boy.
guys
It's
for
so
coming.
great to
Thank you
meet
guys for
you.
being here.
I can't wait to
Love
support
you
the
guys.
shit out of your music.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
too. I'm excited to dive in.
Shout out
Thank you
Cozy
guys,
Boy. Thanks for
everybody.
like
Shout
always
out.
giving me full access to your apartment and
Bro, of
letting me
course.
bring as many anybody strangers that I want to your place. And
Yeah,
you never
dude.
turn them away.
Nah,
You're so-
never. Not
you're
once.
Because we're definitely an odd group of people.
He's a real one. He asks no questions. He's just like, all right. And I was
Yeah,
like, here's
dude.
who's coming tonight. And if I don't say who's coming, he doesn't even ask. It's just like, whatever.
Go.
Shout out, bro.
You got to do it, bro.
And shout out.
When you got a
Derek.
space, you got to share with people.
Shout out to your roommate.
Yeah.
Because he's cool too for putting up.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah,
I wish
yeah.
your manager would have came on. I want to know some secrets.
I
but
know.
we can talk
He'll
later.
come in on another one, maybe
It's
Thursday.
okay. Yeah, man. This is like the master class. There's so much.
Swear.
Everybody's doing great.
Gems.
Yo, we're gonna
That's
hang
what
out a
we
lot
want.
more with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell,
for
5
real.
weeks.
Sure.
Well,
While
let's
you're
make this
here-
the best, most lit 5 weeks
Hell
y'all ever
yeah.
had.
That's what's up.
Dude, that's so crazy that y'all are fucking neighbors.
Yeah, I know, right?
You were just here this morning. You're moving. You're gonna be like same
I know,
neighbors
it's
with Cozy.
crazy.
Charizard's off camera, but y'all. All right. I'm glad that you guys all met. I'm glad we
For
met.
sure. Same.
We're-
yeah.
We're ending the podcast. Thank you, everybody who's watching.
Thank you.
Signing out.
Signing out. Check everybody's
Okay.
music
Lost
out.
Boys podcast. Check it
Yo.
out. Check out
I'm
everybody.
gonna have
here.
the mic in case anybody else wants to
IG
interrupt.
handles and everything are gonna be in the description.
Spit world.
Everyone
So
do the
give everybody a
pointing thing.
follow
It's all down there.
down
Zoom,
here.
Zoom
me?
to the link.
Follow the fucking grungy
She's like,
kids.
but yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Spit
Goodbye.
world. Spit
We're
world.
back.
Good night.
Charizard, they're calling you out. Oh no.
Grungy kids
Shout out
out.
to Charizard, man.
No.
Yeet.
We good? We good. We're out.
Bye.
Yo.
Bye.
Zoom.